Today, we're going to be talking about real estate investing 101 and how to actually make money flipping properties in real estate without needing a license, credit, or lots of cash. And we're going to do this using AI. So this is going to be one of the first times you've ever been a part of a training like this, where we're going to break down strategies that have already been proven to be successful for many years, but now we're introducing artificial intelligence and combining the two together to make it extremely more powerful. Okay. My name is Tony the Closer. Most of you guys have been familiar with me the last 5 years. I made my purpose to help people with being a real estate coach. I've trained hundreds of thousands of people in both free and paid trainings to be able to get them to start their real estate careers. I'm a father, a real estate investor, but I never really realized real estate was the arena I was going to dive into. I actually was a football player. So for me, my whole life, I always thought that football was going to be the only way that I would be successful. And that was the only thing I focused on until I got injured right after my first season in the NFL. And that was like my whole identity. Football was everything I was. It was like, hey man, the only thing I knew was football. And I didn't know what I was going to do after I ended up getting injured and released. So I had to actually go and do something new. I had to find a new path. I had to find a new way. And that started with me with getting into the auto industry. And for me, I started selling a bunch of cars and I was working a bunch of hours. So I had no quality of life. Life was really just like, hey, look, you sit in the office and you're selling cars all day. You're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day. And for me, I was really like one of those guys that as I made money, I spent it. I was just like really reckless with my money. If I made 20,000, I was figuring a way to spend 25,000. I always lived beyond my means. Anybody here in the chat, let me know if you live beyond your means. Tell the truth. Like you come in, you know you're making $2,500 a month and your checks and you're spending 3,000. That was me, man. I was making money, but I was spending just as much as I had coming in. And I started maximizing my work days when I realized that wholesaling real estate could be one of the most profitable ways to be able to grow my business, right? But this started with my dad. And when I started with my dad, when we first started the business in 2016, it really wasn't it wasn't happening fast enough. And like a lot of you guys, you have no patience. We're young. We like to get to the bag quicker. So when we're trying to get to the bag and we're trying to figure out exactly the process that we're going to do it, sometimes like what my dad was doing, he was doing the old school method. We were using postcards and mailers and all these different things that really, they work, but they were just like kind of outdated type of strategies. And I was like, man, I got to figure out a better way. And as we were working on our business, I ended up getting myself into trouble and I got locked up for 60 days. And this is a pivotal moment for me because when that moment happened, I lost everything. I mean, I literally went broke. I lost everything. I was in jail for 60 days and I didn't make a single payment. I couldn't afford anything once I got home. And I hit this moment where I was going through foreclosure. My car was getting repossessed. And I had got so bad, guys, that I even had to go pawn my personal possessions that I had in order to go to to have money. So I had to go to the pawn shop. When I was going through this foreclosure process, though, something really interesting was happening. Is like most of us in life, as you go through a foreclosure, you have something bad happen, you start trying to figure out the process. How can I beat the process? How can I get a better understanding of the process? And as I'm going through this process, I was just trying to figure out what were the steps in the foreclosure process. I started doing a ton of research. And as I was doing this research, it really just changed my mindset. More importantly, it was like a moment of accountability. I had worked my behind off and I had gained so much. And I had my own property and I had all my own things. But because of one decision, it was like I lost everything. So it made me really open up my mind to how I would do things. And I realized that as I was going to the pawn shop and I was selling my Louis Vuitton luggage set, that I had spent like $3,500 for like $800. I realized that sometimes in life, even when you're going through something, and just like most people, we will value money more than we value the possession. So I realized that even though I had $3,500 worth of luggage, I needed the cash more than I actually needed the actual bags themselves. So I took action by doing this, guys. I got back and refocused my business and my life into wholesaling real estate. And I used that 800 and whatever dollars to start all the way over. I was starting fresh. And in my first big deal, I was able to make $88,500. And this changed my quality of life. It gave me new energy and hope for a better future. And more importantly, I started making money, lots of money, millions in real estate. And more importantly, I was able to do it all virtually. I was able to do this without needing a real estate license or good credit. And obviously, like, I was just coming out of jail, so I didn't have a perfect background. One deal, I made $88,500. And these are my results, guys. And when I had this moment really changed the way I looked at real estate. It changed the way I looked at making money. Because for me, I used to want to make $100,000 in a year. And now I had made 88 grand in just one deal. And making $88,000 in one deal really changed the way I thought. But more importantly, like, I had other deals still in the pipeline. And the craziest part is I did all this without pulling any money out of my pocket. If you look at this HUD statement, I didn't even double close. I was actually crazy. Like, this deal, I literally showed the homeowner and the cash buyer how much money I was making. Took home $88,500. After some fees, it was $84,885. And this was my revelation, that wholesaling real estate is the easiest and fastest way to create a high cash flow, freedom lifestyle, and generational wealth that I've always desired. But more importantly, it opened up the opportunity to make impact on the world. See, I always thought that football was going to be the way I was going to be able to make impact. But now it was something completely different. It was real estate. And since then, I've been able to serve over 22,000+ of my actual paid students. Hundreds of thousands of lives changed. And it gave me a new purpose. I was really motivated because I realized, more importantly, in my community, the Black community, that there weren't many people who taught this type of information. There weren't many people that told us the way that we could build generational wealth. Man, I lived with my grandma in North Marshall Street in Philly. And we all lived there, the whole entire family, and we grew up and didn't even realize that that property wasn't even one that we owned. So there's nothing to pass down. And for me, I was like, hey, we got to get more people, more families educated in real estate. We got to get more people to be able to understand the power of real estate. Now, let me share with you how you can change your life wholesaling real estate with ChatGPT, because now we're going to go to the next level. See, I've already been doing this thing for years with teaching people how to do it the traditional way. But now we're going to go even further with ChatGPT. And just real quick, I want you to know, if you're in this training right now, this is perfect for you no matter who you are. I don't care if you have a 9-to-5, if you're a business-minded person, an entrepreneur, self-starter, action taker, somebody that wants to build a side hustle, replace your income. Let me know in the chat, who are you? What do you do for a profession right now? I need to know all my actions. Are you a nurse? Are you a doctor? Are you a hustler? Are you somebody that works a 9-to-5? Are you looking to just figure it out? Let me know. I want to know who I'm actually working with today. And here's some common questions that you may have. What is wholesaling? What if I haven't done it before? What if I don't have a lot of money? What if I have bad credit? See, the best part about this, I'm going to answer all your questions today. You're going to leave this with clarity. Like, my only thing I'm asking for you guys today, and I want you got to engage with me in the chat and let me know. I'm not here to change your mind. I just want to get you all the information, okay? So my only purpose today is to show you the power of ChatGPT and how wholesaling real estate is the easiest and fastest way to be able to have the freedom lifestyle that you've always wanted. And if you guys can see that, then everything else in this program for the training will be worth it, right? So common challenges that you may have. You might find that it's overwhelming. You might not know where to start. Maybe you tried this before, but you couldn't make it work. Maybe you feel stuck, like you can't get that break that you want, or you have a fear that others can create wealth, but you can't. Today, we're going to knock down all those challenges, and AI is going to give you an advantage over everybody. Now, here's what I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine this for a second. I want you to imagine like you felt like you had a clear plan. You knew exactly how to get started. You understood that your past experience doesn't define your future success. You're making plenty of money virtually through real estate, and you start building wealth and creating that freedom lifestyle for you and your family. How would that make you feel? Let me know in the chat. Who resonates with that? Does this resonate with anybody here? I want to know if this is something that is alignment with what you're trying to do with your life. All right, so today, the focus of today's workshop is to reveal to you a new and proven way of making $10,000 or more monthly through wholesaling real estate, so that you can make the money you've always wanted, even if you've got no previous experience. You don't need any experience because ChatGPT has it. That's the crazy part. ChatGPT is like having the master of all masters working with you guys. This is going to be so fun. I can't wait to share all this stuff with you. My biggest ask is that you be an action taker. See, one thing about it is, like, anytime I've been able to get in a room with people that were smarter than me, that made more money than me, and definitely for free, you guys are here for free. I wanted to make sure I got all my notes. I took all the value pieces that I could so I can actually be an action taker and win from that. You guys are sitting in the call right now. I'm a real millionaire. My father's a real millionaire, all through real estate. And we're going to be like, this is what I'm telling you. I'm going to be able to share with you today things that you can implement to change your life, to improve your life, because I wasn't always here, but I took proven steps and I've been able to do it over and over, and I'm just getting better. I want you to be able to take this advantage. So who's my action takers today? I want to know, let me know in the chat if you're an action taker. Here's some things that you might be thinking right now. If you're thinking of these, put the hashtag guilty in the chat, right? I want you to put the hashtag guilty if you think that you needed a license or an LLC to get started as a real estate investor. I want you to also put the hashtag guilty if you thought that it was too hard to make money in real estate. Also, if you thought that you needed to have hundreds of thousands of dollars before you can actually get started, I want you to put the hashtag guilty in the chat. All right, so why is this important right now? Let me tell you why this is so important right now. First and foremost, artificial intelligence is changing everything, guys. You can literally have books, systems, everything organized, automated with a trusted, well-known source called artificial intelligence, Chat-GPT. And real estate is the key to generational wealth, and wholesaling provides you with a low-cost startup of entry. You're here because you're ready to grow and expand your real estate knowledge. The ability to effectively use ChatGPT in real estate wholesaling can provide you with a competitive advantage in the industry by providing accurate and timely insights to wholesalers, helping them make informed decisions and ultimately leading to a greater profitability. So let's talk about what we're going to cover today on this call. First and foremost, we're going to cover the ins and outs of wholesaling real estate. How you can actually find motivated sellers using a variety of different methods, even artificial intelligence. How to analyze properties and make offers that are competitive and profitable using ChatGPT. How to build your network of buyers and connect with investors using artificial intelligence. How to negotiate your contracts, close deals, and collect assignment fees while using artificial intelligence. And to learn how to revolutionize your real estate business by incorporating cutting-edge technology and getting ready to skyrocket your success in 2023. So let's talk about what is wholesaling for my people that's new to the process. Wholesaling is controlling an equitable interest in a property and quickly reselling that interest for a profit. The real estate purchase contract gives you control and equitable interest in the property. Basically, it's the process of finding deeply discounted properties and passing that deal on to investors for a fee. Remember, I like to call wholesaling the pawn shop of real estate. Remember earlier when I told you guys that I sold my belongings, my Louis Vuitton luggage set for a discount? This is the same thing that happens in real estate. There are distressed sellers who are going through things every single day. And the things that they go through their life will put them in a position where they might value the cash more than they value their properties. So just so you have an understanding of what the wholesale process looks like, we find motivated sellers that are motivated to sell their house. We negotiate and put their property under contract, and then we assign our interest to a cash buyer for more money. In this example here, we found a motivated seller. We put the property under contract for $250,000, sold it to a cash buyer for $260,000. So how wholesaling works? Step number one, you find a motivated seller who needs to sell their house quickly. Okay. Step number two, you negotiate a purchase price with the seller that allows you room for a profit. Step three, you put the property under contract using either a purchase agreement or an option contract. Step four, you market the property to potential buyers, often through networking like online platforms or direct mail. Step five, you assign the contract to a buyer and collect fees for your services. Let's talk about some advantages of wholesaling. It's low risk. As a wholesaler, you don't have to own the property. You aren't responsible for any repairs or renovations. Quick turnaround. Typically, wholesaling can be a fast way to make money since you're not holding on to the property long term. So typically 30 days or less, we're talking about we're making money. You don't need any credit or money needed. So you can wholesale without having good credit or a lot of money to invest. Disadvantages to wholesaling, right? What are the disadvantages? First off is limited earning potential, meaning like, hey, look, as a wholesaler, you're making a fee for just finding a deal rather than a larger profit that the investor who actually rehabs and then resells the property. So the fix and flipper is always going to make more money, but you get to make money just playing the middleman. Competition. Wholesaling is becoming a very, very popular strategy. So there can be a lot of competition for good deals. The reality now, though, you're going to be able to get ahead of your competition because I'm going to teach you how to find your deals using Chat-GPT and artificial intelligence. There's nobody that's using that right now. All right. Ethical concerns. There's some people that view wholesaling as taking advantage of motivated sellers who might not fully understand the value of their property. You guys, if you've been following me this week, you've seen me talk about an instance where somebody I felt like did something extremely unethical. There's many people that take advantage of people in this industry. You do not have to take advantage of people. You can have transparent conversations and good negotiations and winning deals. I think that one of the things that we have to do is we have to let people make informed decisions. You give somebody all the information so they can make an informed decision ethically. So let's talk about finding deals because this is the most important piece for real estate investors, right? How do you find off-market deals? So here's my perfect seller model. You want to take a screenshot of this if you want to, right? And basically the perfect seller model describes the three types of distress that I'm trying to target. These are going to be the people that fit the pawn shop of real estate. Remember, we're not looking for the people that life is perfect. We're going to be going the people we actually market to people who are willing to sell their property for less because they fit the pawn shop model. So three types of distress that we look at: physical distress, financial distress, and circumstantial distress. Under physical distress, you might find properties that are run down, might have code violations or boarded and unkept. Financial distress, somebody that might be going through a foreclosure. Maybe they have tax liens or bankruptcies. Circumstantial distress could be somebody going through a divorce, incarceration, or relocated, right? Very straightforward. Finding motivated sellers. The importance of finding motivated sellers is everything, right? If you can get in contact with somebody who is in a position that they fit the pawn shop model and you can get in contact with them first and give them information to help them make an informed decision, you can actually be at an advantage over every other investor in the market. And the benefits of motivated sellers are you get, finding off-market properties with motivated sellers, you get better deals. You can have higher profit margins and you can create a consistent deal flow. Understanding motivated sellers. So what is a motivated seller? This is somebody that fits the pawn shop model, right? Someone who is highly motivated to sell their property quickly. Common reasons why somebody might be willing to be a motivated seller are things like financial distress, job relocation, divorce, or something of that nature. Researching properties. The importance of researching properties to find motivated sellers. This is something that I can't stress enough. Driving for dollars, going around and looking at properties that might look like they're vacant, abandoned, not in the best condition. Even the ugliest house in a nice neighborhood. It's not always just driving through the ghetto or in the bad parts of town. You can find really good distressed properties or motivated sellers in good areas as well. Some key resources for researching properties, such as online listings, public records, and driving for dollars. These are the things I highly recommend. The next thing that you'll be doing is you'll be building a lead list. So as you go around and you're finding these properties, you start creating lists that you're going to be marketing to. The process of building a list of motivated sellers. Some potential strategies for building a lead list are like direct mail campaigns, cold calling, online advertising, data pulling, list pulling. Then we're going to be talking about analyzing properties and making offers. The process of analyzing properties to determine their value and making offers to motivated sellers. Potential strategies for analyzing properties that really fit the 70% rule or other formulas. And we're going to talk more in detail about all the formulas and all these things so it makes more sense to you. And then finally, closing deals, the final steps in the wholesaling process, wholesaling the property, such as negotiating terms, signing the contract, and closing the deal. Some potential challenges that can arise during the closing process and how you can actually overcome them. So we're going to break down all this stuff in great detail. All right, so here's some resources for finding motivated sellers. All right, go section8.com, Very, very, very overlooked site. This is a site that you can go to where you can find people that are obviously getting government assistance from their renters. But one thing I like to do is I like to either see if my people are, if my investors are over leveraged and looking for some ways out, or if they are looking to buy or acquire more property. PropStream is my next one. This is probably one of my favorite tools I've been using for the last 5 years. PropStream is a great data source. You can find all your cash buyers and more on there. Batch leads, Redfin, Zillow, great places. All of these places are great places to find motivated seller leads. Okay, let's talk about fix and flip versus wholesaling, because I know some of you like hear this thing. You might be thinking wholesaling. I'm used to fix and flipping. Fix and flip is what you see on HGTV. What we're going to be doing is flipping contracts, a little bit different. So on a fix and flip, you got to actually have the property. The money to close. So you need the cash to close on that property. Then you got to find somebody that's a good, trustworthy contractor. Then you got to pay to renovate the property. Then you got to take time to actually manage the property. Then you got to manage budgets. You got a massive risk that you have to mitigate. And then you got to make sure that you get a good appraisal after you fix up the house. Typically takes you about 90 plus days to be able to see a profit as a fix and flipper. Now, as a wholesaler, typically all you need is anywhere between $10 and $500, and that's going to be your earnest money deposit, which is fully refundable. Cool part is that if you can't find a buyer, you can cancel the contract. So you got everything to gain, nothing to lose. So little to no risk, significant return on investment. And I'm telling you, I got some students that are spending about 90 minutes a week or so in their business and running very profitable businesses. And now it's going to get even better now with ChatGPT. Let's talk about our property success model and the territory reach here, right? We want to talk about slow and fast returns. We want to talk about nation reach and local reach. When you see this property success model, this basically breaks down how you can actually view which type of investments are fast type of returns, local returns, nationwide returns. See, for me, virtual real estate or wholesaling is always going to be one of the fastest. You can see those are both on local and nationwide. What I'm going to share with you today is how you can get information and data and be in multiple markets in a matter of seconds. I'm also going to share with you how you can then start coming up with all the offers and how you can write counter offers and everything else. Who sells at such a discount? See, 95% of the population, they actually use a realtor. That means their property is in great condition. That means that everything is perfect. They don't need much repairs on the property, and that's fine. But then there's like really, 5% or a little bit higher right now because of what's actually happening, that are distressed sellers. They need to sell quickly. This happens every single month. This isn't something that happens a little bit of time. It's all the time. It's always somebody going through something. Somebody's losing their job, somebody's losing their life, something's happening all the time. And as real estate investors, we're going to be there to help solve problems and help people out in those times. Hey, so are you guys ready to learn? Type yes in the chat if you're ready to get this thing started. See, I just gave you a brief overview of everything we're going to cover, but I'm about to get into the meats and potatoes of today's training. I want you to type yes in the chat if you're ready to learn how to do this. Real quick, before we get into the actual training, today at the end of today's call, I'm going to pick somebody that I'm going to be giving away $1,000 in cash. I'm going to be giving away $1,000 to one lucky person today. Here's how you actually are going to be eligible to win the $1,000 in cash. I want you to take a screenshot of this page that you see right here. Take a screenshot. I want you to tag me in your stories. I attended the best free real estate training ever with Tony the Closer. I'm going to pick somebody from my stories, and I'm going to bring you onto the stage today, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions about the things that I covered. And if you can answer those things, you'll be eligible to win the $1,000. So take a quick screenshot, comment done when you got it, and we're going to start this training here in the next 2 minutes, okay? How's this training? Let me know in the chat so far. This training been good to you. Put some flames in the chat if you've been appreciating and enjoying this training so far. You guys ready? You guys ready to get to the next step? Get my slides to catch up here. Let's go. Hey, I forgot about my buttons over here, man. Yeah. We in here, baby. It's DJ Closer. We're about to take it to the 10 proven steps to get to the bag. I am super excited about today, man. We are in here. We got a lot of people missing this thing, and they're going to be sick. They're going to be sick. We in here today. I'm dropping bombs. I'm giving you the game. Let's go. All right. So step number 1, we're going to be finding our leads with PropStream. Okay. The most important data piece in this business is to be able to have leads, to be able to have motivated sellers. So I want everybody to go ahead right now. I want you to get your 7-day free trial. I'm going to walk you through how you can actually use the system. See, with PropStream, you will now have the ability as a real estate investor to be able to be in multiple markets and find quality leads that you can now market to. I want you to understand this. This was the single most important tool that changed my entire life. I started using this technology back in 2018. When I started using this technology, I was able to go into multiple markets and do it in a matter of seconds. Now, with being able to be in multiple markets in a matter of seconds, it changed the way I could actually look at business. It changed the way that I could actually do deals. Instead of now being constrained just to doing deals in my local market, I was now able to go into multiple markets and be able to get information and data that I could use to do deals right there without even having to physically be in that market. This was a game changer for me, like to literally say, hey, look, I don't even have to go to the property. I don't have to actually meet the seller. I could do all this stuff literally sitting in my underwear at home. Is that interesting to anybody to be able to work at home and be able to make that type of money, 10, 20, 30, $40,000 or more? So what I'm going to share with you is PropStream, and you guys can get a 7-day free trial. You can go to www.closersdata.com. Take advantage of that right now, because I'm going to show you right now how you can use this technology. I'm actually about to share my screen. This is going to be a game changer for you. You can actually pay attention, right? All right. So I'm inside of Closers Data right now, right? And this is the coolest technology ever. So I want you guys to tell me which city you want me to try. You want me to try your city? Let me know in the chat. I'll pick your city. And I'm going to show you how powerful this tool is. So for me, once I found Closers Data, I was able to now implement and be in the multiple markets and finding deals all over the place, right? So check this out. I seen somebody say Richmond, right? So check this out. I'm going to Richmond, Virginia. I'm actually located. You can see it's actually showing you guys. I'm actually in Miami right now. So you can see the map is actually coordinated for Miami. But the cool part is I can go to Richmond, Virginia, and I don't even live in Virginia. And just in a matter of a click of a button, I'm able to see a lot of interesting things. First and foremost, I can see vacant properties. I can see properties that have high equity. I can see properties that have liens. I can see cash buyers. I can see flippers. I can see pre-foreclosures and more. So now I got a ton of access to data. And data is the key to real estate, right? So for me, personally, what I like to do in this and using this software and technology is I like to be able to see where are the deals that people are willing to be motivated sellers. I like finding motivated sellers. So I can see it's 2 pre-foreclosures in Richmond right now. So Richmond is not really a good example at the moment for just pre-foreclosure, because only 2 that fit the threshold. But literally, I can now see the properties in Richmond that are up for pre-foreclosure. I can see the square footage. I can see the lot size. I can see the homeowner's name. I can see the details of the foreclosure. I can see all the comparables, nearby listings, tax information. I can see other properties that they might have. I can see mortgage information, transaction. I can see they had a 5.92 interest rate and their loan balance is estimated around 20 grand, somewhere in that area. I can see the values of the property. I can see the comps in that area. See how much debt is attached to the property. So I'm not even physically in Richmond, Virginia, but now just in a click of a button, I've been able to get a lot of information on this property. Now I see this, like, for example, people always say, how do I find cash buyers? Now I can see 61 properties that were flipped in Richmond over the past year, right? I can go say, hey, well, here's my cash buyers. I can go see properties that are pending, active, all over, click on them. Same thing. I can see company, names, all the details, everything that we need to know to be able to make informed decisions as a real estate investor. Let's go to, I'm gonna go to another place real quick. I'm gonna pick one more spot. I see Eric said drop Miami, so I'm gonna show Eric some love because he's in the 305. So we're gonna go to Miami for a minute. Show my guys in Miami what it looks like. So if you're in Miami, Florida, boom, Lord have mercy, 1,380 pre-foreclosures. There's 9,251 failed listings here. There's 220 flippers that we can see over the past year. We can see auction properties, lien properties, vacant properties, 1,750 vacant properties. Like, and this is the beauty of having great data, is now we can use this to start marketing to these homeowners. All right. Is everybody understanding how you can now be in any market in a matter of seconds and be able to use this type of information? That makes sense. You see what we're doing here? So now for me, as a real estate investor, I can say, hey, look, let me see all the pre-foreclosures in this area. I can literally now create a list. I can go inside of PropStream. I can click this list. I can select all. Now that's 1,380 pre-foreclosures. Boom, I'm gonna add that to the list. Creating a new list. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna name it Miami pre-foreclosures. I'm gonna date it 3. Save it. Boom. Now I just saved 1,300 properties out of Miami. Now, with all those 1,300 properties, I can now do the next step, which I'm going to show you here in a second, and we can start the process of contacting these homeowners. The beauty of PropStream is it literally makes you guys have the ability to be in very, very, even if you're in a bad market, you can be in a good market in a second. If you're in Toronto, you can do deals in Miami, Florida. If you're in Canada, you can be in any of these states. You can pick a city, right? You can be anywhere. So that's the first thing. I want you to understand the power of being able to use this technology to get and be in multiple markets. The next thing with this technology is the ability to be able to do this, right? All right, so make sure you got your 7-day free trial with www.closersdata.com, right? But I'm gonna give you guys some game. Take a screenshot, because these are the exact templates that I use inside of PropStream in order to find my very niche list. These are lists that me and my students have made millions or more millions of dollars failed listings. These are properties that for whatever reason somebody listed it with online on MLS. That property wasn't able to sell. So that tells me that there's motivation there. That person was looking to try to sell their property, but for whatever reason they didn't have any luck. But you guys can now use my exact template. I'm going to share with you my template right here. So now you can go and use the exact sauce that I've been using for years. And then more importantly, with these templates, you can use it and set a template and use it in any single market. So you can find failed listings all throughout the country. My other deal finding tool that I use is Deal Machine. And Deal Machine is a very, very amazing driving for dollars app. What does this mean, driving for dollars? That means that you're going to get inside of your vehicle and you just go riding around looking for properties that look like there's issues with the property. If it looks like it's a boarded up property, if it's look like it's grass is unkept, if the roof is missing, anything that might look like, yeah, that house needs some work, we will add that into Deal Machine. So Deal Machine is a driving for dollars app. You have the ability to really triangulate where you are. So as you open up the app in your phone, it will literally drive with you as you drive. And as you go next to any property, it will basically allow you to click on the property, get all the homeowner's details. And then what we do is we take a picture of the property so we can save it for our notes. Deal Machine is an absolute game changer. You can download it and get a 30-day free trial. Use the promo code CLOSER, CLOSER. Get a 30-day free trial with Deal Machine using the promo code CLOSER. Okay. The next way that we find leads are Bandit signs. So I know many of you may have seen these signs out somewhere as you've been like going to a mall or at a stoplight. Let me know in the chat if you've ever seen a Bandit sign, something that says "We buy houses cash." And typically you can find leads by calling these Bandit signs and figuring out either if it's a cash buyer, a wholesaler, or maybe even a homeowner trying to do something. So great way to find it. Let me know where you actually seen one at. Have you seen it at a stoplight? Have you seen it at a Walmart? My next template that I use is my pre-foreclosure template. And pre-foreclosure is basically when somebody has defaulted on their loan and they haven't been making payments on their mortgage. And the bank is now saying, hey, look, we want our house back. You haven't lived up to the expectations of the loan. And that's the position I was in back in 2017. And there's so many people that go through this process and they don't know their options. And so many people make the mistake of just letting the bank take it back. Well, if you're in an equity position, you could actually sell it, avoid having that foreclosure hit your credit. And this is something that I've been able to help a lot of people because I understood the value and teaching people and even homeowners that, hey, this isn't the end for you. There's options that you have available, but we just got to act with time. And my number one thing for wholesaling is to always find people that fit the pawn shop model, people that have motivation. So understand these people are highly motivated to actually come and do business with you because they're being forced to. Like the bank is making them have to do it. So imagine if you could get access to hundreds of deals that are opportunities to make money through wholesaling. How would that make you feel? What could this do for you in your financial future if you actually had deals flowing in that you know that you can make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 or more every single month? Can you commit to learning how to find more leads so your business can grow? Let me know in the chat if you're going to commit to finding more leads and more deals. All right, step 2. After we create our list, we have to skip trace our leads. And skip tracing is the process of tracking down people who are particularly hard to find, whether they're a person of interest, fact witnesses, debtors. For us in real estate, these are just hard to find homeowners. The technology of skip tracing has been used for bail bondsmen, FBI, and everybody else. This is the ability to be able to really get super fine tracking on somebody. And what we do with skip tracing is we use it to find homeowners' phone numbers and next of kin so we can make contact with them. The idea of real estate investing is once we find those properties, we got to be able to get in contact with the homeowners. Skip tracing is the way that we find the homeowner so we can get in contact with them. Let me know in the chat if that makes sense. Everybody follow me on this? Once we find those property addresses, the next thing we got to do is get phone numbers. So skip tracing is the way that we find phone numbers. All right. So skip tracing is a technique used in real estate wholesaling to locate homeowners, property owners, or other individuals who may be difficult to find. This is often done in order to identify potential leads and get in touch with the property owners who may be interested in selling their property. Skip tracing involves various tools and techniques to locate individuals who may have moved, changed their contact information, or otherwise difficult to find. This can include online databases, social media, public records, and other sources of information to track down the person in question. In real estate wholesaling, skip tracing can be an effective way to identify motivated sellers and potential leads. By identifying individuals who may be interested in selling their property, wholesalers can reach out to them to offer to purchase their property at a discounted price. All right. So skip tracing is literally, we're playing the FBI. We got to Facebook them, whatever we got to do to find them. But once we skip trace, this is software that you can use to find people's phone numbers. The company that I use and recommend for skip tracing is leadgenie.com, www.leadgeenie.com. Lead Genie is my company. We have the best rates in the industry and literally have some of the most advanced data in order to be able to help you find those seller leads. It's an absolute game changer. Step 3 in the process, after we get those phone numbers, it's time to reach out to the homeowners now. So we're going to send SMS blasts, ringless voicemails. We're going to cold call. We're going to be reaching out to homeowners. The idea now is once we actually found their phone numbers, it's time to the rubber meets the road. We need to start marketing to our people. We need to get in contact with them and let them know what's going on so we can actually help them make money in the business. Thank you, Tori. For those of you, www.leadgenie.com, and I'll pin this so you guys can see it. So in step 3, the reality of what we do is we send SMS blast and ringless voicemail blast. What is a blast? So for example, you saw when I downloaded that list and it had 1,300 contacts. In those 1,300 contacts, it would take you forever to send out 1,300 individual messages. What we do is we actually send out a blast. We send all 1,300 contacts a message all at once. So the reality of what we're able to do is to be extremely granular with getting in contact with people, right? We want to send blasts to everybody and then be able to market even further. So forget about the old traditional marketing tactics. Text messaging and ringless voicemail are the most effective ways to connect with motivated sellers. Today, I'm going to show you something a little bit different though, right? Because we're doing this thing, and traditionally you would see me say, hey, I don't like scripts, but I know many of you need a script to be able to start your business. The reality of what I want to do now is I want to ask you guys, anybody in here like to know my text message script? Today, I'm going to show you something a little bit different. See, I've been talking about Chat-GPT, but now I'm going to open it up and I'm going to start sharing with you some of the cool ways to be able to use Chat-GPT. And Chat-GPT is all about prompts, okay? So I hate sharing my whole thing with you because you can see all my little stuff on the side, but it's cool. I'll share it with you anyway. All right, so check this out. Let me share this because I think it'll blow your mind. All right, so right now we're gonna I'm sharing my screen and I'm in openai.com. This is ChatGPT. And for those of you that are on here, I'll send you an email at the end so we can talk about all the websites that I talked about and all the different things that were covered. So right now I'm just creating a blank slate and I'm gonna say, give me a what else? What's this for? Text script? Which one was this? This is our yeah, this is our text script. Give me a text script. All right. So I just told ChatGPT, give me a text script to reach out to homeowners that includes who we are. Put my commas in here. Who we are, what we do, how does it benefit the seller as a real estate investor. Now check this out. And this one is a little wordy. So watch this. This is a super wordy text, so I'll tell it. So this is almost like way too long, so I'll let it finish it, but then I'm gonna show like how you make it shorter. What's the average text? Like 90 to 100 characters, somewhere around there. ChatGPT is giving me the whole script. So like, hell, this is like almost sending an email about they made this way too long. But this is good contents for you, right? So the ability with ChatGPT is you can start really building in and crafting it to make it fit more what you wanted to say. So for example, we now have our script that is making. Then I'm gonna say, hey, make this fit into 90 characters because that's obviously way too long. In a matter of seconds, right? Unlock your home's value with your company name. We buy homes as is, no fees, fast closing. Call this number website for a fair cash offer today. In a matter of seconds. Are you following me? Now tell me you're starting to see what I'm doing here, right? And we're just guys, we haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg. When I tell you like there's so much more, there's so much more. This is just the beginning, right? That was just a little piece of what we just did, right? So I'm gonna keep going. Are you guys loving this though? Is this great? Okay. So who would like to actually me help you start a budget? Anybody in here want me to help you start a budget for your career? Like I'm going to actually help you start and create a budget for your real estate career. So here's what I'm gonna say. How much you guys have to start with? Tell me how much you got to start with for your real estate career. You tell me how much, and I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to create a budget for you and how much money you got to start. Let me see it in the chat. Tell me how much you got to start with. All right, so I'm gonna use $1,000. I see a lot of you guys saying $1,000. All right, so let's get back over here. I'm gonna share my screen. All y'all want to do with no money. Y'all don't want to make no money. Y'all being cheap. You got technology that's going to help you go to the next level. And you talking about $0. All right. So, hey, I need a budget for my new real estate investors, including a monthly subscription to PropStream. They have a no, you weren't told that you weren't going to need any money for anything. That's a lie. I don't say that. That'd be ignorant. Check this out though. You guys just got a $1,000 budget for real estate investors. It's going to tell you all your things that you need. It's going to show you exactly your marketing, your gas, your phone, internet, your real estate education, any legal. This is giving you a literal setup for your business, right? So you can screenshot that, right? That's ChatGPT giving you your budget as a real estate investor. And the thing about ChatGPT is it grows as you put more information into it. So we're going to continue this thing. I'm going to show you, like, this is just the beginning. I haven't even got into the good stuff yet, guys. I'm really really just showing you the beginning pieces of this thing. We really just, you haven't even seen the best pieces yet. All right. So, obviously you can create your text script. This is a text script that I use. So I can literally copy and paste this and say, hey, create me a script using this format, right? So check this out. I'm just giving you guys like just the functionality so you can see how good it is, right? All right. All right. So get back to the next one. All right. Who would like my seller photo script? This is the script that you need to ask your motivated sellers so you know exactly what photos you need in the condition of the property. I know you guys all want it, so I'm gonna give it to you right now. Here's my seller photo script. Because we're doing all these deals virtually, you don't have to be physically in front of the property. You're going to tell the seller you need to get a lot of pictures. You're going to need them to take some pictures to be your, so you can give them a fair and accurate assessment of the property. So here's your seller photo script. You're going to need outside pictures of the house, inside pictures of the house, living room areas, basement, attic. You want to get HVAC units. You want them to give you basically a full scope of the house without you physically having to be there. All right. Real quick, I want you to check out my guy, Deshaun. This is one of my students that came into a training. He came into a free training, just like you guys on. He came in. He was struggling to make ends meet and make an honest living. The school had actually clarified him as slow or remedial. He was a father. He wanted to be a better father without risking his freedom of life. And the streets was kind of leading him to go do something differently. He came into my training. His first week, he found his first deal in 1 week. He was an action taker. The result of that, he made $35,000 in his first deal, sending a text message campaign. He went on to make over another 60 grand in his next deal right after that. And this is what this is all about, is being able to connect the dots and be able to position yourself to have the information so you can go out here and change your life. Check this out. I want you to see this as well, because you got to know, like, guys, this is absolutely powerful. When you can go in and do these things. This is, some of you saw Deshaun when he came in. If you came into my training, you seen his video at the beginning where he talked about his exact process. If you could use these exact scripts to find a great deal, how much more confident would that make you feel? Using all the scripts and everything that we've been able to show using both AI and my other scripts, how confident would it make you feel, like knowing that you could be in the business now? Now, imagine if you could generate 3 to 5 properties per month that you could wholesale. What could that do for you? Let me know in the chat who's excited about this right now. All right, step 4, we're going to be making an offer. The key to making offers, you got to be talking to people. So that means every single day you need to make offers. You got to have at least 5 offers that you make every single day. That's the key to this business, is making offers. Okay, so how do you analyze those deals so you can actually make a good offer? How do you comp properties attractively for sellers? What are comps? Comps refer to homes located in the same area with similar size, condition, and features as the home that you're trying to buy or sell. Comp is a real estate appraisal term referring to properties with characteristics that are similar to the property that you're actually trying to seek value in. How do you calculate comps? The average of 3 similar properties in an area is how you come up with a comp. You typically, obviously, you don't take the lowest 3. You want to use like realistic numbers. You want to typically be within a half-mile radius to a mile as you're using like properties. That could depending on which market you're in. That could differ block to block. You want to look at properties that have been sold within the last 90 days up to 6 months. You want the square footage to be within 15% plus or minus of the size of this property that you're actually trying to get comps on. And you want to look for properties that have been renovated properties to determine your after repair value. Let's talk about quick repair calculation. So many people say, hey, Tony, I'm new and I don't know how to come up with repair costs. Repair costs is a big challenge for many people. So what I like to do is to make it very simple is I multiply the square footage of the property by how much work it actually needs. So if the property is a basic rehab and it doesn't need a lot of work, just needs like light paint and some carpet, I'm going to use anywhere between $8 and $10 per square foot for basic rehab. So if the property is 1,000 square foot, I would multiply $8 by 1,000 square feet, and that will equal how much I will use my repair costs. If it needs moderate repair, like it needs new kitchens and some upgrading and things of that nature, we're going to use $15 to $20 per square foot, and we multiply that by however much the square footage of the property is. So we would multiply 15 by 1,000 if that was a 1,000 square foot property. And if the property is completely trash, it's a full renovation, you're going to use somewhere between $25 or more, depending on your market. And you multiply that by the square footage. Hope that makes sense for everybody. That making sense? Now we're going to talk about calculating our offer. How do you calculate your offer? Before we start getting into the actual details of that, here's a couple terms that you need to know. First is ARV. That's your after repair value. Max allowable offer, or your MAO, is the other one that you need to pay attention to and know. So what is ARV? The after repair value, ARV, is an estimate of a value of a property after it's been renovated or repaired. Calculating the ARV is important for real estate investors as it helps determine the potential profitability of the property. Use these steps right here to help you calculate your ARV of a property. Step one, you want to research comparable properties. Start by researching the sale prices of comparable properties in the same area that have been renovated or repaired. Look for properties with similar square footage, the same number of bathrooms and bedrooms and baths. They all need to have similar features. So we're not going to compare something like, we're not going to compare a brick house to a mobile home. You need to compare apples to apples, oranges to oranges. You want to calculate the cost of repairs. Determine the cost of repairs needed to bring that property to a similar standard as the comparable properties that you've done research on. This includes both cosmetic repairs like paints and flooring, and even functional repairs like fixing the roof or plumbing. Estimate the value of those repairs. You're going to estimate how much the repairs will increase their property value. This can be done by comparing the property's current value to the estimated value after the repairs have been completed. And then you calculate the ARV. You add the estimated value of the repairs to the current value of the property, and this will give you your estimate of your after repair value, or your ARV. Make sure you take a screenshot. These are very, very important, right? So here's an example of how you can actually calculate the ARV of a property. Let's say you're considering purchasing a property that is currently worth $200,000. Your research of comparable properties in the area find that the renovated properties with similar features are selling for an average of $300,000. You estimate that the necessary repairs to bring that property up to the same standard as the comparable properties would cost you about $50,000. So based on that information, you would calculate your ARV as follows. Your ARV will equal the current value plus estimated repair values. So you would use 200,000 plus 50,000, and that will give you an ARV of 250,000. Let me know. Press a 1 in the chat if that makes sense and you're following along. Now, here's the formula that we use to actually come up with our offers that we offer to a seller. So each and every one of you, this is one of the most important formulas that you're going to have in real estate investing. This is ARV times 70% minus your repairs minus you will equal your max allowable offer. Okay? ARV times 70% minus repairs minus you will equal your MAO. Okay, so here's an example. So say we have a property that has an after repair value of $100,000. We're going to multiply $100,000 times 0.70. That's going to equal $70,000. Step 2, you're going to say, I'm going to subtract the repair costs. We're using $7,000 as repair costs on this example. So we would subtract that from the $70,000. That's going to equal $63,000. The next thing you have to do is subtract how much profit you want to make. So in this example, $10,000 is the amount of profit that's looking to be made. So we're making a $10,000 profit. Your max allowable offer to the seller would be $53,000. Step 5, you're going to submit your contract and open up escrow. So now, somebody asking, ChatGPT do this too? Absolutely. That's the beauty. We hadn't even got there yet. I'm going to show you. I promise you, I got you. Step 5, we're going to submit our contract and open escrow. With doing so, this is essentially the process. We've now come to an agreement with the homeowner. They have said, hey, I'm willing to sell you my property for whatever the agreement is. Now you would take that property to your local title company or closing attorney in that area and open escrow. This is the process where essentially they start doing all the research on the home. They're going to make sure everybody is being taken care of. They basically act as a referee. Okay. So escrow acts as a referee, making sure both parties are taken care of. So you always, in every real estate transaction, you want to have a real estate attorney or a title company involved, just so you can make sure everything is on the up and up. The reality of what we do is we're trying to do is we want to make sure from a real estate investor perspective, we get a good deal, we put up a good deal on the contract, and we take it to our real estate title company or our real estate closing attorney, and they start the process of making sure they do all the verifying, making sure like there's no lien, open mortgages against the properties, making sure that the owner that has agreed to terms with you is actually indeed the owner. Those things are extremely, extremely important. All right. I want to go back real quick because this is a good one. I want you to meet Destiny. You guys, some of you who have watched some of my feed on IG, Destiny knew nothing about wholesaling before she began working with me. She never saw a real estate contract, never knew anything about real estate terminology at all. Within 30 days of joining into my program, she amassed 12 contracts with over $70,000 in profits, and she was thriving in multiple markets using all the things that we covered. Okay. Step 6, you got to find your buyers. Finding somebody that's willing to pay you more than you put that property under contract with. Step 6 is like literally the easiest part. I see so many people that focus on step 6 first because they feel like they got to have buyers before they can actually have a deal. The most important piece of real estate is actually finding the deal first, and then your buyers next. But here's some ways that we can actually find buyers. What are cash buyers? These are buyers that are able to purchase your property without needing to take out a mortgage or loan to do so. All right. How do you find cash buyers? You can use PropStream. You can use Bandit signs. You can go drive for dollars, look for properties that are being rehabbed, and contact those investors directly. Okay. You can go to the courthouse. As people are bidding at the auction at the courthouse, those are cash buyers. You can go on Craigslist. You can use a ghost ad on Craigslist. This is super, super good. You can go on MLS and look up cash transactions. You can use and leverage realtor relationships. I want you guys to meet Derby. She's one of my students who came in as a school teacher with no previous experience. She was making about $35,000 a year. She had fear of getting started without buyers. She started reaching out using the text scripts and PropStream and found a couple hundred buyers. She then was able to get one property under contract that she wholesaled and made $103,000 in one single deal. She has now closed over $2 million in real estate transactions since she came through my training. Imagine if you could find and qualify hundreds of buyers every month and start closing deals that generated you 10,000 plus monthly. What would that make possible for you? How would you feel knowing that you could actually do this? Step 7, you got to coordinate the closing process. This is essentially when we're going to be talking with both our title company or closing attorney and the homeowner and the cash buyer. We're making sure everything is in alignment so we can get to the finish line. Step 8, we get paid. Once we get to the closing day, this is what happens. So I know a lot of people want to say, hey, how does the process work of getting paid? So you actually work out a deal with your buyer. You put an assignment contract with your buyer. Your buyer buys your deal for more money than you put it under contract with your homeowner. You now take your contract that you have with the homeowner, your contract that you have with the cash buyer, you take it to the closing attorney or title company where they're going to set a closing date. The buyer will then give the funds and wire the funds into that agent or title company. And the deal, on a day that the deal happens, you don't even have to physically be there. They will either wire your funds to you or send you a check, whatever one you prefer. Okay, that's the beauty of this. Step 8, you don't have to do anything but make sure everybody gets to the finish line. You stay in contact with your homeowner, you stay in contact with your cash buyer, and that's going to be how you actually get paid. All right, so let's talk about wholesaling with ChatGPT. This is what you guys all been waiting on. You've been asking me all about prompts. You've been asking me all about how can I use this and use that for real estate. So what type of functionality, what type of things can you do with ChatGPT? Everything. I mean everything. I'm not going to show you everything on this call today because obviously like that would be a disservice to myself and all the hard work I put into it, but I'll give you enough to be able to get started, right? So there's so many things that you guys are worried about in this business that can really be manually done for you and done with ease. And I want you to understand the key to this is understanding that ChatGPT and AI is all about using the correct prompts. So if you use the correct prompts, you're going to be able to make sure that you can get the best out of what you put into ChatGPT. So I have well over 100 and 200 plus prompts that I have been able to use for this thing, but I just want to give you like a couple of them that I'm using right now as teasers. I can't give it to you. I'm gonna share my screen just so you can see this, but I can't give you all of these. I can't give you all these. Let me see. So you can see I got over 100 just in this one list right here. You can see that there's a bunch of different ones, but I'm gonna end that real quick because I don't want you guys to see all of them. Hey, look, I do a lot of hard work to get these. So I'm not gonna give them to y'all for free. Okay. I got some stuff for you. I got an offer at the end of this training that you guys will be able to get access to, but I am going to show you how you can use some of these prompts to be able to make the most of them. Okay. I'm just going to keep it real with you. At the end of today's training, I have an amazing offer that's going to show you how to use ChatGPT. I'm going to show you how you can actually work alongside with me and do even more. And the importance of this is to show you what's possible. I'm not here to teach you everything in 1 hour. I want to show you what's possible. Then you and I can have a mutually beneficial relationship that's not one-sided. See, what I've been doing for the last few years, I've been helping a whole lot of people make a whole lot of millions, and I don't get anything in return. So let's make it fair. Let's make it a mutually beneficial relationship. That's how things should work. Okay. But I am going to share some of my stuff with you, right? Because it's important for you to be able to see the power of ChatGPT and what you can do with it. So let me show you something crazy. Everybody asks me about contracts. So I'm going to say, hey, create me a real estate contract for real estate. Um, Now check this out. And obviously, I have my own contracts and things like that that you guys can use, but I want you just to see what's possible with the chat. I'm gonna give you some of my cool prompts in here too. I'm gonna give you like 3 prompts. Which ones? Man, I don't want to give y'all too much, man. This is like, good lord. Oh man, let's see. I'll do this one. It's not ChatGPT is not in the app store. It's actually just a website. So check out this prompt. Here we go. All right. So follow up message to a homeowner. Simple as that, right? Check out this next one. So the key with ChatGPT is understanding the more prompts that you put in, the more information that you supply to it, it actually retains and remembers it. So if I'm actually working a deal and I go, I'm gonna blow you guys' mind with this one. Watch this. All right. I'm not talking at the moment, so that's why you didn't hear anything coming out. But now you should be able to hear me. But I want you to think about how helpful this is for you in your business. And I have every prompt, everything that you need to be able to do creative deals, to come back and write counter offers, to be able to renegotiate, to be able to give pitching points to your seller. It literally will do the entire deal for you. Now, I'm not even going to unveil everything else. Like I'm not. I think I've given you enough just so you can understand what's possible. This is the easiest way. Listen, guys, you guys that are on this training will have a competitive advantage over everybody in the real estate market. I have over 150 prompts for real estate investors. I got over 100 prompts for removing negative items off your credit report. This is going to make your real estate investing so much easier. You can move so much faster. Like, I'm talking about unbelievable. Like, look at this. Is this the best free real estate training you guys have ever come to? Let me know in the chat. Is this the most unbelievable training you've ever seen? So for those of you that didn't know how to position your deal, how to structure your deal, now you can actually have your deal structured for you. For those of you who didn't know how to come up with MAO, you didn't know how to come up with ARV, you could literally put a property address and it can start doing this stuff for you. I want you to understand, like, we got lease options, seller financing, all in this offer, guys. Is this exciting or what? Like, look at this. You talking about I got a lease option, I got a seller finance option, and a wholesale transaction. Like, you guys are now coming in the game. You are further advanced than anybody who've ever been in the business for 15, 20 years sometimes, because you can do it in a matter of seconds. It's going to take them days to be able to get these offers back. They got to go back home. They got to do all the research. They got to go look at multiple sources. And you can now give offers in a matter of seconds. You can now literally be talking to a seller and giving them a cash offer, a seller finance offer, and a lease option all at the same time. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's nobody that's teaching this. There's not a single soul in the United States that's teaching this in real estate investing. I'm the very first. If y'all see somebody trying to do this, they're copying. I love this, man. This is so unbelievable, and it's going to change so many lives. It's going to give you an unfair advantage over everybody. The stuff that you guys are seeing right here, this is the type of stuff that my dad has been doing for 26 plus years. Think about this, man. There's not a single person in the United States of America that has come out with this type of information. People always say, hey, you can go find it on YouTube. No, you can't. No, you can't. And I haven't even shown you guys, I haven't even taken the curtain down. I've only given you a snippet. I'm telling you, it's so much more. I haven't even given you but a snippet, because you got to pay for the rest. I love this stuff, man. This is going to change lives. This is going to make your life and the quality of life so much better. Oh man, I ain't even do that. There we go. All right. So step 10, let's get you started now. It's your time. I want to be your coach. It's time for me to get you started now. It's time for me to give you that unfair advantage over everybody else in the marketplace. It's time for me to help you grow your family and help you build generational wealth, help you make educated decisions, and help you combine it with ChatGPT to make you unstoppable. Everybody in here that just learned what we're doing today, you're going to be unstoppable. There's nobody that'll be able to handle you in the real estate industry because you'll have access to the prompts. You'll have access to me, the coaching, and everything. Think about, I've already had millionaires that I made through this training. I've already made millionaires before we even added this element. Quick 60-second recap. Step 1, we find our leads. Step 2, we skip trace them. Step 3, we SMS blast. Step 4, we make our offer. Step 5, open escrow. Step 6, find that buyer. Step 7, coordinate the closing process. And step 8, we get paid. Let's look at some other people that actually did this before you guys. Check out my man Deshaun. Came through, made $34,500 in his first week. In 1 week. Now, if Deshaun did that in 1 week, now imagine what I've now taught you with ChatGPT. You guys could be getting your first deal in the first week. Check out my man in Atlanta. Made $90,679 in one deal at 21 years old. Just wanted to send you my first closing of 2020, big bro. Appreciate your continuous encouragement, content, and support. Don't stop with the motivation to being about the people. You're changing one life at a time, and I'm a witness. Thank you, Tony. Here's another one. She made $36,000 in the middle of a pandemic. Another one. We got students over students over students. $15,000 on this one, $50,000 on that one. 7,800 here, 5,000 here, 41,000 here. GG buys houses. There you go, GG, the one you just on the news. I got students everywhere, man. I got them everywhere. I got clients that are boyfriend and girlfriend taking it together. They were down to their last $100. They made one deal, made $12,000. What if your bank account looked like this just after 1 year? Hell, it might be able to be faster now that we got ChatGPT. Some of you will be able to hit 6 figures in your first couple months. Some of y'all that get it, y'all get it. Hey, look, so in this past hour, would you guys say that I gave you enough? Well, actually, it's been the past hour, 45 minutes. Would you say that I've given you information that you feel like could be useful? Would you feel like the information I provided you could be game-changing for you and your family? I need you to type yes in the chat. Do you feel like the information I gave you is something that you're willing to implement and use in your life? Do you see how you can now implement these things and make you your first deal of $10,000, $20,000 or more a month? Do you understand the power of ChatGPT and artificial intelligence now? Do you now understand how ChatGPT can help you become a real estate investor that's savvy, even if you're just starting today? Can you see how this all could work for you? So I want to ask you guys a question real quick, because now we're coming to a very important piece. Who wants to do this and do this now? Comment me in the chat. And who wants to do it and do it right in the next 45 days? Would you guys want to hear how I can actually help you? Type yes in the chat. To having a clear roadmap and accountability for closing your first deal of $5,000 or more and being profitable in 60 days or less. So at this point, you guys have two choices.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in one. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
All I'm offering you guys is the truth, nothing more. So at this point, you got two choices. You want the red or the blue pill? I better see you typing red pill in the chat. Which pill do you want? Tell me in the chat, which pill do you want? Red or blue? I want to help you unlock the matrix. We're in here now. We're in here now, baby. Give me the red pill, right? You want the red pill. I got it for you, right? So path one, you can try to navigate the real estate jungle on your own, trying to figure out how to set up all the accounts using ChatGPT and your campaigns, which tools, apps, and technology to yield the best results, which campaign types will make you the most profitable, how to get in deals in the multiple markets, how do you actually scale those efforts once you actually get them to start working. But what's the real cost at going at this alone? Is it going to take you weeks, months, or years of energy spent? Are you going to make embarrassing mistakes? Is it going to be time away from closing deals, which is opportunity cost? You don't want to lose the momentum of what we're building here today. Don't waste your time, guys, or mine. See, you came here for a reason. This wasn't a mistake. See, I thought that path two would be better for you. You can get it right and get it right by being coached and directed by somebody who's done it successfully over and over again. So you can go through the real estate jungle with me and ChatGPT. Right? And let me take you step by step through this real estate jungle and show you how you can actually start making money and getting paid. Do you prefer number one or number two? Type it in the chat. If you prefer number two, I got something very special for you today. Now, here's what I know about you. Even if we had 6 hours together instead of the 2 that we've covered so far, it's going to be hard, almost impossible to create lasting change, to give you the full extent and the benefit of all that I could give you. No matter how good anyone is, and I'm better than most, one measly webinar isn't going to really go about creating a change in your life that you want and deserve. You need more than that. What I've given you today has been incredibly valuable, as you've told me in the chat. It's only, quite frankly, the tip of the iceberg. And if you like what I shared with you so far, you're going to love what I got for you next. If you said to yourself that you wanted to go even further than this brief encounter today, you see, before coming on this webinar today, I was faced with one or two choices. The first choice was I could share what I shared thus far, part ways with you, and then hope that you can make it on your own. Or I had another option. Option number two, I could take a more active role and responsibility for your success, to create a situation where our relationship could evolve from one and done type to an ongoing, growing, and mutually rewarding and beneficial relationship for the both of us. So I chose the second option. And when you see what I did and what I got in store with you, it's with great pleasure that I get to introduce to you guys today my proven success method called Wholesaling Mastery with ChatGPT. I had to make an emergency for this one. Unlock the secrets to revealing real estate and wholesaling success in 2023 with our revolutionary ChatGPT Wholesaling Mastery course. Get ready to revolutionize your wholesaling business powered by AI. But remember, information alone does not create change. You actually have to be getting coached and getting coached by the right people so you can get where you want to go at. And you got to ask yourself, if not now, when? When am I prepared to do this? If I don't do it today, when am I going to do it? And the purpose of this program is to get you fast-tracked to your first virtual deal. Unlock the secrets of wholesaling real estate in this program that's going to literally help you change the game, right? This is what it is. So here we go, guys. We got 3 different tiers because I know people are at different places. So tier number 1 is our basic tier. Our basic tier is at $497. This is going to get you access to the ChatGPT Wholesaling Mastery course and content. This is a comprehensive with all the resources and tools for you to start your wholesale journey. You will get lifetime access to all course materials and future updates. Okay. Option number 2 is our pro tier. Pro tier is $997. Everything that you get in the basic tier, plus you're going to get exclusive access to our private community for networking and support. You're going to get weekly coaching group calls with me. You're going to get hands-on guidance for implementing ChatGPT wholesaling strategies in your business. Next is going to be the elite tier. In the elite tier, you're going to get everything and all the other plus more. You're going to get exclusive invitations to live events and masterminds with me. You're going to get priority access to new course material and updates. You're going to get the ultimate resource for taking your wholesale business to the next level. Okay. I already have a book created for the methods as well. You guys don't understand. ChatGPT is going to change the game. I'm already on it. I do have one-on-one as well. Who was this program created for? If you're here, it's not by accident. You've been driven to grow your real estate business and do it remotely. And you might be the first. You might be the first person to say, hey, I want to even take something like this on. But now, with all the things that are going on, you can now get coached by somebody that can help you do it, right? So this is anybody that's ready to leave their 9-to-5, somebody that's seeking financial freedom, entrepreneurs, single parents, those who are tired of Netflix and chilling, self-starters, and those who want to build generational wealth. But you know, before we do that, right? I love doing this part right here. Who loves bonuses? If you love bonuses, comment in the chat right now. If you love bonuses, I want you to comment me in the chat right now, because for those of you who love bonuses, I have some bonuses in store for you guys today. All right. I have bonuses in store for you guys today. First, bonus number 1 for my action takers. You're going to get how to find motivated sellers using ChatGPT. You're going to learn the secrets to finding motivated sellers using power of AI with this step-by-step video tutorial. You're going to uncover the strategies to target and engage with the right sellers to build your pipeline of potential deals. So this is going to be the exact video of how you actually implement using ChatGPT to get you some better seller leads, right? Bonus number 2, analyzing and negotiating deals with AI assistants. Discover how to analyze and negotiate profitable deals using AI assistants in this in-depth video tutorial. Learn it to evaluate property values, calculate potential profits, and secure the best terms for your deals. Bonus number 3, ChatGPT 4, prompt sheet for wholesaling success. I love that question right there. Let me pin this. I'll come back to this. I love that question right there. All right. Get instant access to a collection of powerful ChatGPT prompts specifically designed to help you succeed in wholesaling real estate. This cheat sheet will be your go-to resource for leveraging AI in your business. Bonus number 4, a step-by-step guide, how to implement ChatGPT into your actual real estate business. You're going to get a business to follow a comprehensive guide to implement ChatGPT 4 into your real estate business seamlessly. Learn how to set up, use, and optimize AI-powered tools for efficiency and profitability. Bonus number 5, you're going to get access to an exclusive online community for support and networking. You're going to become a member of an exclusive online community where we're going to be talking about all things ChatGPT, real estate related, and you're going to be able to work with experienced professionals on your journey to success. Bonus number 6, you're going to get the 30-day action plan for wholesaling success. This is going to kickstart your wholesaling journey with a 30-day proven action plan. So each day I have a step-by-step what you should be doing throughout your journey. So you don't even have to guess what you should be doing. I literally have a 30-day action plan. So every single step along the way, you guys get this, okay? So let's talk about poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly, right? I just seen a very poor comment come in the comment section just now. And this is shows you, I can tell you just based off that comment, I can tell you what their bank account looks like, because they don't have an abundance mindset. They got a broken and poor mindset. When you have a poor mindset, you ask a question like, everyone should ask one question. If this is working so well, why would someone help you to do it? They would be making so much money, they wouldn't have time to sell a course. Well, over the past 5 years, I've had the opportunity of not only making myself a millionaire, my father is also a millionaire. My sister also is a millionaire. My students are millionaires, and I'm still being successful. See, it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. And if you got a broke mindset, you're going to think broke. If you got a mindset of abundance and thinking about taking it to the next level, this isn't just for me. I couldn't possibly, what you want me to think about controlling the world by myself when there's tools that can help everybody else? See, between me and my dad alone, there's not a real estate investors that can touch us. Thousands in real estate that we own, millions in real estate that we own. But the reality is that I understand my impact and why God put me on this planet. It wasn't just for me. It's for everybody. So I've understood that selling is helping. I understood that creating a product that can help other people improve their financial situations is helping. Do you know every day I go out that I get addressed by somebody that says I changed their life? Every single day I get approached by somebody that tells me I changed their life because I wasn't too stingy. I wasn't thinking about myself. I said, hey, I want to help as many people as I possibly could. That's why now I have hundreds of success stories all over the world. Thousands, excuse me. All right. So next, you got to break old habits. It's time now for you guys to understand that with information that's available, if you break the bad habits that you have, your family will be forever grateful. You will always be able to then go back and do the things that you said that you wanted the most. Your family needs you. The people, your kids need you. They're counting on you. They're counting on you to be able to be there for them, so you can give them resources and the tools to be able to change their life. So here we go, guys. I'm about to put his offer here in the chat. I want to see you guys listen. For my action takers, for the first 100 people that come into my program today, you guys are going to get some special gifts. These are only for the first 100 people. Let me know. Type ready in the chat. I'm going to drop this link here in a second. When you guys tell me you're ready for the link, the first people that come in, you get a benefit. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I actually will tell you. The first 100 people that join today, for the first 100 people, I'm going to give you my 800 credit score with ChatGPT for free. I've literally used ChatGPT to now clean credit and everything else. All the actual prompts that you need, over 100 plus prompts to get anything removed off your credit report. I'm going to now give you that for free. All right. Does that sound crazy or what? Anybody here need to improve their credit? Anybody here need to improve their credit? That's something that you got? All right. Yeah, so I see you guys saying you're ready. You're ready. Yes, you're ready. Cool. All right. So I'm going to drop this link here in the chat. I'm going to take off this low vibrational comment right here because that was extremely low vibrational. All right. So here you go. Here's your link, guys. You can go right now. I'm also going to plug it in the chat. Let's see. Links dropped in the chat. Here we go. You guys can pick whatever tier works for you. We kick off this training. We're going to do a live training. So this week we kick off a live call. Each and every one of you will be able to get access to all of this course material and more. I can't wait to be your coach. I can't wait to work alongside with you to be able to take this thing on. For my first 100 people, I'm going to take you and I'm going to give you my my 100 prompts to get anything. Get you to an 800 credit score. You're gonna get all the bonuses from today. This is an amazing opportunity, right? You guys get to come in right now. You get to get access to all this amazing stuff. And here's the cool part. See, some of you right now are thinking financially, hey, I don't got it, Tony. Let me figure out what to do. Right now, you have the opportunity to be able to get started with PayPal credit. So you can literally use PayPal credit, get financing, and get 6 months no interest. So imagine being able to use this for 6 months with no interest and be able to start your business, being able to work with me and using ChatGPT. Now you got an edge over everybody else. I seen some of you asking about pre-training bundle. Pre-training bundle will be sent out to everybody. We had a little glitch in the system. I see some of you didn't get it. So we will send out something to each and every one of you. So if you order the pre-training bundle, you will get access to that bundle. We will make sure it's sent out. The contracts are included inside the program. So you guys keep asking for contracts. Contracts are included inside of my course. Welcome to the training. As you join, let me know in the chat. If you need to split it between credit cards, you need to send an email to Karina@TonyTheCloser.com. Karina can definitely help you get access. Let me know in the chat. I see a bunch of you guys coming in. Let's go. Chris, join. Let's go. Boosie put you on me. Welcome. Already a student. Chris, let's go. Let's go. If you are a Rona-proof student, this is not included in the Rona-proof course. This is Chat-GPT Mastery. This is not Rona-proof. This is something completely separate and different. This is next level. Sorry, Chris. This is a brand new program. This is bigger. This is better. And you're going to be more efficient. This is not the same as Rona-proof. Once again, if you purchase Rona-proof in 2020 or you bought it at the discounted rate, these will not be included in Rona-proof. Welcome to the training. Shout out to Jennifer. Let's go, Jennifer. Let's go, Jeff. I see you guys. Let's go. I need to know who's ready. Where's my action taker? Hey, Karina, can you drop that PayPal credit link for me? We got 3 different tiers. I'll actually share the screen with you guys. We got 3 tiers, guys. Basic tier, $497. Pro tier, $997. Elite tier, $1997. You're going to get all your real estate contracts. You're going to get all the prompts. You're going to get the bonuses. My first 100 people, that's it. After the 100 people, it's done. My first 100 people, I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss this. Do not look at this in 6 weeks and say, hey, man, I missed out on the opportunity to be first. You guys literally will be able to be first right now. There's not another real estate investor that's using this. You guys are first. You're the first that's doing this. There's nobody using this technology. There's nobody that has these prompts. There's nobody that knows exactly what to do to get this to give you the inputs that you want. I got it. I got what you need to get to the next level. This is going to make some of you guys 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners. I'm a real coach. I want you to understand something. You're not just joining into a course. You're joining in something where somebody wants to see you win. They're going to help you win. And it's industry changing. It's game breaking. You're the first one. There's nobody else that's even doing this stuff, guys. You literally have an advantage in real estate that nobody else even knows about at this point. There was 3,000 people that actually registered and only 600, 700 showed up. Think about how many people are still in the dark. And think about how many of you were wild and you said that you wanted more and you wanted to be able to take this to the next level. Now is your opportunity. This is what you got to do. Go get your credit card. Stop making excuses. And now it's time to do the work. Register and now sign to be in the #1 program, Wholesaling Mastery with Chat-GPT. Working with me, Tony the Closer. 22,000+ students over the last 3 years in one program and millions made. And now I get to do it with you. I get to help you on your journey. I get to help you go overcome all your fears and give you a streamline to getting paid faster. This is more about getting to the bag right now. Get into the bag right now. This is going to show you. I'm telling you guys, this is it. You've never seen me hard sell anything, but I know what this can do for you. I know what it's doing in my business already. I know what it can do for your life. You deserve this. Your family deserves this. $497, $997, or $2,000. These are things that you guys will spend money on anytime. Let me know as you guys are joining. Let me know in the chat. Let's say I'm in. I'm in. I'll get you the PayPal credit link. I'll drop it in the chat. Devin's in. Let's go, Devin. I can't wait to be your coach, man. I'm excited to coach you guys. I'm so excited to help you guys. Let's go. Key said, let's get it. Uchina, I'm in. Who's in? I need Brianna's in. Michelle is in. Let's go. Let's go. Devin is in. Let's go. I just put the PayPal button in the chat for you guys. Here you go. That's the PayPal link you can use to use the PayPal credit. Taj is in. Jeff is in. I can't wait to be you guys as coaches, man. Which one do I recommend? The elite tier. Elite gives you everything. You get masterminds with me and everything. You want to be an elite tier. If you can afford the elite tier, it's a no-brainer, guys. The average real estate deal is $12,000. Nobody in here is going to make $900 back. You're going to be making thousands of dollars. We're not talking about $2,000. $2,000 ain't nothing. $2,000 ain't nothing. I'm placing the PayPal link in the chat once again. I've just posted. You can just go in, use PayPal credit. Listen to me, guys. The information that you guys are getting having available to you. In addition to that, I'm gonna give you how to use Chat-GPT. I'm gonna give you how you can actually remove all the negative items using Chat-GPT off your credit report. This is an absolute game changer. Who are my elite tier members? Let me know who's elite. Comment elite in the chat. Let me know who my pro tiers are. Let me know who's basic. I don't care which one you come in. You need to come in and learn, get access to the information. Let me know who you are. I'm about to play a video real quick. I think this video is really important. I think you guys need to see this because a lot of you don't understand where you could be at. So I'm gonna play this video, but I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. What's up?
What's up?
Appreciate you taking time and joining in.
No problem. You almost caught me. I'm young, but I got an old soul.
Oh, you was almost gone, huh?
Oh yeah, I was almost gone. Yeah, I've been working like till 7 o'clock on these contracts and stuff. I was almost gone.
All right, y'all. So Destiny is actually one of my active students, and she's been showing out in the training. She's been showing her complete ass in the training. Destiny is lit right now, y'all. So Destiny's been in the training for how many weeks now, Destiny?
This will actually be my 4th week in the training.
4 weeks into the training.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in the 4 weeks, like, what's been your experience so far? Just like what you think of the program? Like, I just want to kind of get a feel, like, what's been your overall feel of like what this has been able to do as far as informing you where you want to go?
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, before coming into this program, I didn't know anything about wholesaling. I've been sales. I've done retail sale and I've done business to business sales, but I've never done like real estate wholesaling sales. So when I first came in, I knew that I had to learn a lot. But what I was really surprised about was how patient you was throughout every single day, which led to every single week. And that was the thing that kind of scared me from starting it, because I was like, well, holy crap, like, I don't even know what no terminology is. I've never seen a contract, let alone know what he's talking about. Even on your video, when someone was asking, like, is this a double close? I was like, what the heck are they talking about? I didn't know anything. So coming in from now, it's being 4 weeks and I've done over 12 contracts. Like, I've understand like just the terminology and how everything is, and just with your feedback and then just with you always motivating us and your patience, Jesus Christ, your patience. Like, it really has. Like, I feel like I've been doing this.
We're not just gonna skip past that though.
What?
We're not just gonna skip past that though. How many contracts you got?
So I actually had like, so we gonna count it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Did you just pick up the same piece of paper 12 times?
No, I got them like all. If you want.
Damn.
And I stay organized. Like I literally have this like right beside me every single. Because in the morning I wake up and I get to it. If it's not a seller calling me back, telling me the information about the house, or if it's a buyer not asking me about the information on the properties, it's like every single morning. Like everybody is blowing up my phone. That's why I have to get up at 7. I can't even sleep until 9:30 because it's different time zones and you dealing with different people. I got deals in Las Vegas. I got deals in California. So I got to be mindful of those time zones. So it's just like, I'm like, my phone never stops ringing, but I love it. I love it because it's just like, well, every time it rains, it's like, oh snap, I'm about to like close something. I'm not even mad about it. Like, it's just the excitement. It's the rush. It's the thrill that you just crave every single time. And just with me doing 4 weeks, so like I said, I've just been doing this for 4 weeks with your guidance. It makes me feel like I know exactly what I'm doing. So when I do talk to people over the phone, like they think I've been doing this for years and they don't even know, like I literally just started this 4 weeks ago. So it's really like, I don't know, for me, it's just like, and I haven't even told you this. I haven't told anybody this. I told a couple of people in the class, but I'm literally moving to North Carolina, to Raleigh, just to be closer to you. And I'm leaving my job and I'm leaving everything because like, I really believe in this shit, like dead ass. I believe in this shit. Like, I believe in what you're doing. I believe in your program. Like, and the reason why I love it so much is because it's like, it's not just you that's a moving part in the machine. Like I love how we're a family in this. So it's just so I don't have to always reach out to you if I don't know anything or if I need help. I can reach out to, the admin. I can reach out to other people in the classroom. I love that it's a people helping people business. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of programs and a lot of people, they don't like that. They want the attention on the person that's leading the class. Like, they don't want you to reach out to other people and stuff like that. They want to be the star. They want to say that I helped you through this. And I love with you encourage us to have accountability partners. You encourage us to reach out to other people. So it makes everybody strong. It makes the unit strong. And what I'm realizing with the wholesaling is just like, why won't you help people? It's so much money to go around. Like it's ridiculous. It's crazy. And the more you help people, like as you go and you helping other people go, it comes back around and it brings you that like, because all wholesaling is just connecting with people. That's what I'm realizing. And I'm understanding the art of it. And that's what makes me excited. And that's what makes me feel like, you know what, if I could, pay, the money that I paid to invest in myself, why don't I just go all out? So I was like, you know what? I'm leaving my job. I ain't going back. Like I already told you. I sent in my tablets. I sent in all of my stuff. They know I ain't coming back. And I literally told my dad, I said, Dad, I'm moving to North Carolina because he's in North Carolina. I said, I'm moving back to North Carolina. I want to be out of here June 3rd. So I flew him a ticket and now he's coming to pick me up and we driving everything up. So it's just like, I don't got no choice now.
Let's go. Like, that is so freaking nuts. Oh my goodness. 12 contracts. How much money do you have in contracts right now? If they all close, what does that look like?
Jesus. Okay. So I have this contract in Detroit here. This one is 10K. That I'm closing on, and this one is actually close to closing. I got a couple of buyers that's like going back and forth on the prices right now. So this is going to be 10K. I would say, to be honest, because the lowest that I have is a 5K deal, and that's only one. And then I have a 20K deal as well too. To be honest, man, I would say this is looking about 80, 90K if all of these close. And it's close because I'm talking to buyers every single day on each deal. It ain't one deal that it's like, oh, I gotta cancel this one. Like, I got people that's calling me for it. I got people that's interested. I got people that's asking. I got people that's like, yo, like, do you have any more of these like properties like this? Your ghost ads that you taught us, that has helped built my buyers list like crazy. Like I feel like I'm connected to like the most richest people, especially out in hold on, what's this? Out in Nashville? Oh, I'm killing it in Nashville right now. I'm killing it in Nashville. So it's like, yeah, exactly. Nashville, I got a couple of properties there as well. I got one in Atlanta. Like I said, I got a couple in Detroit. I got a couple in Las Vegas and one in Cali. And then I'm heading to North Carolina because I said, okay, if I'm moving there, I want to work from the grounds up as well too. So yeah, so it's moving along. It is. It's moving along.
It's absolutely amazing. That is super, super dope.
Yeah.
12 contracts in 4 weeks. Holy shit, y'all. So anybody that's on the fence, what you talking to the people that's like, they thinking like, man, is this for real? Is this legit? Like, should I join in? What's your opinion? Should they come into the family? Should they?
Listen, like I said, even if you feel like, oh, I may not be smart enough, or I don't know what I'm doing, or like I said, when I came in, I literally knew nothing about real estate. The only thing I knew was from the TV shows that I would see from HGTV, Flip and Flop and stuff. But I'm telling you guys, if you can do your 9-to-5 job, you can do this. It's that simple. It's that easy. And the reason why is because you literally have a blueprint. Step by step by step, literally like step 1, do this, step 2, do this. So if you're that type of person that needs visual, it's there. If you're that type of person that needs, just to talk to somebody, it's there. If you're that type of person that's just like, okay, I need a mentor, I need somebody to walk me through that, it's there. So it doesn't matter of how you learn, or it doesn't matter what you know or what you may not know. I'm telling you, all the resources is there. All it takes is just your worth, you saying, I'm going to commit to doing this 4 hours of the day. Even if you want to do it for part-time, you can still do it 4 hours of the day and still make sales. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's no reason why you wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's literally you betting on yourself. And if you could do your regular 9-to-5 job without ease, guys, I'm telling you, you can do this. I'm not, like I said, I don't really like the spotlight like that as well. I know I saw Rashida on here. I don't do testimonials. I really don't do testimonials either because I don't care about that. But y'all can look me up. My name is Destiny McCray. I can go on Facebook, Instagram. Like I'm a regular person and I'm doing this and I'm killing it. So if I can do it, I promise you guys, you can do it too. Like, so I'm telling you, all of this is a click of a button. And like I said, I didn't have all the money up front. I did the monthly payments. I did the monthly breakdown. So don't give yourself an excuse. Every time you hear your subconscious trying to give you an excuse not to do it, just jump and do it. Because I promise you, you're going to surprise yourself at the end and you're going to be so proud of yourself when you close your first contract. You're not even going to believe it. So I'm telling you guys, it's nothing really that's stopping you from doing the program but you. So you just got to get yourself out of your head, push that button now. Go to payments, make a pay. I forgot about the button because I haven't been in this thing in 4 weeks.
Go to ronaproof.com /masterclass right now. Destiny is telling y'all, get in. Wow.
Yes. And get in now, because I'm telling you guys, he has so much patience. I'm telling you, it's people in the class that didn't know what equity was. They didn't even know what REI meant. And that's real estate investments. Like, so like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you think you are, what you think that you know or you don't know. I'm telling you, he has so much patience that he will help you along the way. It's crazy. Like that's his biggest strength is his patience. And it's no question is stupid. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, guys, just click that button. That's all you need to do. And if, like I said, click that button, I promise you, I'm going to be in the classroom. Come look for me. I help you every step of the way.
Definitely helping everybody out. She like the new, like, hey, Destiny, can you come here real quick? Destiny, she's joined in. She came in with a payment plan, so she didn't even pay the full amount up front. She didn't come in to pay the full, but she came in and she took action. And right now she's looking at 12 contracts, $80,000+ in potential closings. Like, what in the hell is happening during this pandemic? So proud of you. That is amazing. Come to Raleigh, girl. Come on. Come to Raleigh. Shoot, move, bring it on in here. Listen, anybody that can take that type of action, be committed to like getting the most out of their money, Like not just coming in and feeling like, okay, I got to sit on waiting on somebody else to give it to me, but truly jump in, take action, and be in the position to have 12 damn contracts in a month.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's
That's
real,
power.
y'all. It's
Power,
real.
yo. That's power. Like hey yo, that's power. You listen, y'all. So what I want to share with y'all real quick is like Destiny. She had a background that had no real estate experience in it, and she came in here, learned the strategy. But not only did she learn it, she put it to work, and that's the most important part of this. It's not going to be where you just come in here, you make the purchase, and then all of a sudden, voila, you rolling around in money bags, singing Cardi B or something like that. Like it ain't gonna be that. You gotta come in here, you gotta work. But I will chew you out. I will put my foot in your ass to ensure that you are showing up on a consistent basis, being accountable for what you say that you want. Because if you do what you say that you want and you show up every single day, like the rest is going to take care of itself. You see members like Destiny, Rashida, and I can bring in other people. We got so many.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
Yeah,
and I know last time you was like, oh, the girls, but I am helping out a lot of guys, and you got a lot of guys that's coming in with some contracts, okay?
I know a couple of them that sent me some DMs, and I'm seeing your name popping up. Like I'm gonna have to call you like Coach Destiny in a minute because they all like they're like, yeah, hey, Tone. Like I was just working with Destiny. She helped me out on like so. Yeah, everybody running the Destiny. That's the amazing part about what we do is we really do have a community that all supports each other. So you're not left in the dark. And there's hundreds of people that are all in different positions. So like you don't have to worry about coming in and being the expert or being on your lonesome. Like, hey, I'm doing this on my own. I feel like I'm like I'm not going to have any support inside this training, y'all. Like the first thing I talk about is finding your accountability partner. You got access to everybody in the actual Telegram group and Facebook group, and everybody's extremely friendly. And quite honestly, in addition to that, the fact that we go live twice a week, like we'll be going live tomorrow at 3:15 and then Friday at 3:15. You'll see what it's like to be in an environment where first and foremost you get over the shoulder coaching. You're going to have somebody that cares about you being successful, taking action. So I actually check your progress. I go and I look to see who's actually doing the work and who's not. So I can curse you out personally and then call you out publicly. So you get cursed out again. I'm going to curse you out privately first. And then I'm going to let everybody know that I cursed you out. So you go out here and you hold yourself accountable so you can win. So I really want to help y'all out. I want to see y'all on the other side. I know Destiny, she's like super friendly. She wants to be able to like have some more people that she can help out because she's like the helper of all helpers. Like she's like everybody's calling Destiny right now. She's gonna be like, Tony, damn it. Like she's not getting paid for this, y'all, but she might be like, hey, look now. Like now look.
Yeah, I try to ask Tina for a job. She said, oh honey, you're gonna be making so much money, you ain't gonna need to work. You ain't gonna need to work with us.
And listen, let me tell you something. If you keep that up, I'm gonna find some place for you in my company. I can just we gonna have to get you in there.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm all for the team. I really do believe in you, and it's hard for me to believe in people because I come from a military background. I've seen it all. I've traveled around it all. I've seen it all. But when like I said, the results is proven. You can't lie. The numbers don't lie. So at the end of the day, if especially active students in the class, we're able to come on things like this and actually show people the proof, show people the evidence and stuff like that, there's no lie about it. And like I said, the culture, just the overall culture is something that you're not going to find anywhere else. And that's a number one thing that a lot of people in a lot of classes are missing. It's that culture. It's that, okay, do I feel alone or do I feel like everybody's a team? Everybody can win. Mm-hmm. And that's why we say, it's your turn because, we all doing it. You know what I'm saying? If one can do it, we all can do it. So I really believe in it. And like I said, the numbers don't lie. So you guys gonna see my next testimonials with my checks in my hand. And then you'll remember.
And y'all gonna remember Destiny when she came out with the checks in her hand. You heard it here first. Hey, Destiny, that's crazy. Like that's like them 12 contracts.
Yeah, man. I'm super. Listen, like Tony, like when I say this has really been a crazy experience for me, like, and it's so crazy. I'm not gonna talk because I know it's a lot of people on here, but when I say that I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed that you took the time to actually be able to be smart enough to find ways where you can help people through this time. And I'm just so grateful because, to be honest, I saw you on the Shade Room. This is the first time of me seeing you. But then once I started telling my friends, they was like, "Oh yeah, I knew about him already." I'm like, "Why y'all ain't tell me?" But you know what? But everything happens for a reason, and I'm so grateful and I'm so honored to be in your class and like salute to you, respect you to the almost high, because like I said, you're doing an amazing job. Keep it up, man. I know people is hard to deal with. Times is hard sometimes, but you are doing an amazing job. Keep it up, man. No matter what nobody says, it's awesome. And we're gonna be on the stage with our checks. So the people that don't sign up today, go sign up sometime, so it don't even matter.
Listen, they gonna join now, or they're gonna be watching later when it's more expensive. And don't wait till it's more expensive, because I know a lot of people be they've been thinking, because some of y'all be thinking like, hey man, like this is a sales pitch. My shit started off at $500. It has went to $2,000.
Yeah.
So the price will not be going down. It will only go up. When you see people coming in and taking information that they're implementing and being able to make the profits and returns that we see right now, this is absolutely a game changer. And because the real estate market is going to be one that's going to be severely impacted by this whole COVID-19 situation, and we can help people that are getting impacted by it get rid of those properties and get a profit for it, it's a game changer. Super honored to be your coach, your teacher, and to have you as a student, because you are absolutely setting the bar for everybody in the entire training. Right now, there's not another student in the training that has 12 contracts, to my knowledge. And that shows to every question that you ask during every training. I watched Destiny show up on time, asking questions, taking notes, and implementing the actual stuff that we covered. And now she's in a position that everybody wants to be in, where you got a pipeline full of leads and deals. You got buyers that you're talking to. Your phone is ringing. This is what people want to get into business. And maybe you don't want to have as busy of a time as Destiny had, where she's got to wake up at 7 and do it all day because she's got all this stuff popping. But maybe you just want to do 1 or 2 deals a month that will help you be able to get to where you want to get at. Even if you just did 1 or 2 deals a month, with the average wholesale deal being $10,000 to $12,000, I mean, that's a great life for a lot of people. Even if you were able to get a deal every other month at $10,000 to $12,000, some of y'all would be okay with that, right? So I want y'all to all understand that you got to make the investment, but like I promise you, you're coming in a position where in a place that is going to be a lot of help, a lot of support, and there's real freaking information that's going to help you get paid. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I want to be your coach. I want to help you get there. Like I don't hold my tongue. I tell people exactly what it is. I love seeing this right here. This makes me happier than anything else, to watch somebody like Destiny, who's like, yo, I had to take a leap of faith and I had to jump out here, and I didn't have it all to make the investment, but I did what I needed to be able to get inside of it. And now, because you took that action, like I think people needed to hear that, because you took that action, right? And it's going to lead to you to getting 12 contracts with a potential profit of $80,000 in 1 month.
Yeah.
Like, yo, who the hell in here don't want to learn how to make $80,000 in a month? And in 4 weeks, you be sitting there with Destiny and me, and we up here all making money. And y'all looking at like shit. I'm about to buy me a lamb too, Tony. Y'all gonna be making all that money. What you gonna do with your money? Like, this is gonna be the opportunity, y'all. And listen, what she doing right now is possible by work. And by work only. You have to put in the work. And if you do that, it'll be a game changer for you. Shout out to Destiny, y'all. Thank you for sharing, Destiny. I'm going to let you jump off here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Congratulations on the amazing effort that you put in to be able to get those results. And I mean, like, I can't take credit for that. All I can do is be proud for you, that I can say that, hey, look, I've been able to be a part of your growth in this program. So congratulations, and super, super excited to watch you get all those checks, make all that money. That's going to be crazy as hell.
I know.
And hopefully we can get you into the 100K club. So I want to get you in the 100K club before the end of May, right?
Oh, of course.
We don't even want to go to June. We want to get you in the 100K club before the end of, like that's what I want to do. We got to put more gas to it. Super, super amazing. That, like, I didn't even know you had 12 contracts. The last time I talked to you, you had 5.
Yeah.
And now you got 12. And I'm just blown away. I'm proud. I'm happy. If y'all ain't taking action right now, if you haven't joined into this training that's helping people just like you, Destiny, and Rashida's, because if you're a Rashida or you're a Destiny right now on the other end, and you're sitting here like you ready to press that button, you like, ooh, shit. Because I know it's a big decision, right? It's a big decision, y'all. But I promise you, making a decision that first and foremost, I ain't running off with your money. We're here to see you get the results. Like, I'm here weekly, like accountability, everything that's going to help y'all get there. Thank you so much, Destiny, for sharing.
Love and light.
Thank you so much.
All right.
What's up? Hey, so obviously you guys just heard Destiny. There's like almost 336 people still here. We got a bunch of new members. So I want to welcome all my new members into Wholesaling Mastery with ChatGPT. This is going to be something in 2023 that's going to be an industry changer. This is a game-changing type of information that we can now implement into our businesses. And I'm super excited to lead you on this journey. And what you guys saw with Destiny's testimonial was pre-AI, pre-ChatGPT. You just watched one of my students who came through my training and had that type of success, yet she never had access to AI. And that's something very important for you guys to understand. So now with the use of AI, you can organize the entire business. You can have better offers, better everything in your business. And I have every prompt, everything you need, so you can start now and get paid fast. That's the idea, is to take advantage of speed, because nobody else is doing this. And when I tell you we're at the front of this, guys, there's not a single real estate investor who is even talking about doing this with ChatGPT and AI. Destiny made she got 12 contracts and over $80,000 in her first month after joining into my program. And you guys are now able to join into my program and have access to ChatGPT and all the prompts. You guys are going to get all the actual bonuses that we cover, and there's a ton of bonuses. And for all my people, we still have there's still only 36 people bought. So we have 60 other spots that you also will get your credit repair toolkit as well. This is going to help you get that 800 plus credit score. So many of you using ChatGPT, I'm going to show you how you can repair and get your credit right as well. There's still room, guys. And I saw some of you who joined with you apply for PayPal credit, and you want to figure out how you can actually use PayPal credit. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a payment plan for both the $497 and the $997. It's going to be a 2-pay. With that being said, I'll put a link in my bio in about 30 minutes or so where you guys will be able to go and you can join into the using payment plans. We will email you all the links and everything once they're actually live. But I want you to understand something. Speed is where money is made. It's not in taking time to think about decisions. Speed is what rewards people. Right now, artificial intelligence gives you speed. Then you get access to coaching that gives you the way to be in the forefront, so you're not making any mistakes, so you can start getting paid faster. So I want you to make sure that you go right now and join into this program. This program will change your life. This program will make you more money if you follow these simple strategies. It's everything that you ever could think of, a personal assistant in your real estate business, and you got me as your coach guiding you and giving you all the prompts so you know exactly what to do. I've helped millions be made in this business. I've trained thousands of people in this business. I have a proven method that gets people paid. There's no reason that you're still on this call right now and you haven't taken action. There's no reason that you haven't clicked that button. I don't want to hear any excuses. You came on here because you know you need to make more money. You came on here because you want more out of your life, and it's time. You need to let me be your coach. Stop being lazy. Stop making excuses. The bullshit ends today. Your next 6 months could be completely different than how you started this year. Your life could be different a year from now. You got to make the decision today. See, so many of you say, hey, I want a better life. People don't help people. People don't do this. There's all these other fucking excuses, but you're not making action right now. You're not taking the action right now to be able to do something that puts you at the front. You're going to be first. You're going to be some of the first action takers in this business that can use artificial intelligence to get paid. And more importantly, you're going to know how to actually make proper offers. You're going to know how to do the things the right way because you're getting coached and trained by a professional that's done it for a very long time and helped many people do it. And you need that. You need a coach. You need accountability because you're lazy. You're not an action taker. You need a foot in your ass. You need to make, because you know why I know that? Because you haven't signed up yet. You haven't clicked that button and you haven't joined. And it's important that you get in here because right now, there's nothing else that's going to change your situation. What are you going to do differently? If not now, then when? Ask yourself that. If nothing changes, what's going to change for you? You're literally sitting here right now because you know what you need. You know what you need to do. You need to go get your card out. You need to go get your card. And you need to get access to join into the #1 real estate coach, the #1 real estate training that's now powered with the #1 tool, and that's artificial intelligence with Chat-GPT. So you put a combination you got a great coach, great structure, and you have assistance with artificial intelligence. How can you lose? And I made this extremely affordable. The reality is, guys, the average wholesale assignment fee is $12,000 to $13,000. Nobody in here had to pay that amount of money to get access to this information. And you get all my prompts. You get all the things that will help this be easier for you. That's the reality of why you need to be in here right now. You just watched one of my students who made 6 figures in this business, 6 figures in this business without even having artificial intelligence. I want you to let that sink in. 6 figures without it. I got people that have already made millions without artificial intelligence. Now you'll be able to make better offers. You'll be able to make them with speed. You'll be able to make better counter offers. You'll be able to offer your seller options so you can come up with the best creative ways to be able to give them an offer. You can do market analysis reports. You can write emails that are professional sounding. You can set up websites and designs to make sure that they're optimized properly. Everything that you need, you can get your business structure. You can get budget set for yourself. You can get accounting done for you, all automated with ChatGPT. I want you to understand the power of artificial intelligence, and it's just beginning. This is just the beginning of it. You guys are first. You're at the front of the line. I'm so excited to be your coach. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to come in and join into this live call right now. You can use the raise your hand feature, and I want you to ask some questions, and I want you to tell me what you're most excited about. And if you're in the chat right now and you're a new member, I want you to let me know that you're a new member. Let me know. Put the hashtag I'm in. Hashtag I'm in. I want to know all the people that I'm going to be helping in the next few weeks be able to hit their goals. I want to know who's going to be the person that I'm going to coach to their first $10,000, $12,000 deal in the first couple of weeks. I want to know who's going to be the person that I'm going to help change their whole entire family's trajectory because you believed in yourself and you got coached by me. I'm excited as hell. I don't think you guys, I couldn't even sleep the last couple of days because I know this impact that it's going to have on so many people. And I don't even think you guys truly understand it yet because the line should have been longer than what it is. The line should have been longer than what it is. Like, the line should be longer. There's nobody that should hear my voice right now that hasn't joined in. That's just the reality of it. Like, unless you don't have the money, that should be the only reason. Hey, it's 300 of you in the chat. Let me know. Why haven't you joined? If you haven't put the hashtag I'm in, let me know why haven't you joined. Let me know in the chat because I want to know, hey, 300 people are still sitting here listening to my voice at the end of the training. That means there's something that connected and resonated with you. Now, the only thing that could keep you from being able to be great now is to be able to continue to access because once again, we want this thing to be ongoing and mutually beneficial. So the reality is that if you're still in here, you know the value that I created. I wowed you with the training already, and I promise you I only gave you this much. I gave you this much. So much more to unlock. There's so much more that we can uncover. There's so much that we can do together. We'll do it together, guys. I'm gonna help you. You got coaching. Like, that's the key. You get coaching. You know, don't you want to know like you're doing the right thing? You're not making any wrong mistakes so you can get paid faster. This is what this is all about. To make sure that you're actually being creative and trying to do it like without doing dumb stuff. Like, right? We don't want to do anything dumb. We don't want to take any wrong mistakes. We don't waste money. I want you to be efficient. I want you to be effective so you can get paid faster, all right? If you don't have elite class money, come in at the basic tier or the pro tier. Do not let your pride keep you away from this information. You can use the pro tier or the basic and get started and start making money. Like, yo, don't do the bougie shit. Hey, don't be like, hey, I got to come elite or I'm not coming. That's dumb. You better get in here. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, you can upgrade later. To hell with that. Get your ass in here and start learning. This is, yo, you know what the information that's in here could literally change your life and you're worried about elite. Fuck elite. If you ain't got it, come to the cheaper shit. Get access to the game. Come on, man. Don't think with ego. Think with intelligence. You should ask the chat what you should do. Hey, I don't have it. I want to get elite, but I only got money for basic. It's going to tell you to get fucking basic and learn. You need this. All right, I'm gonna start inviting a couple of you guys in here. All right. Set up a couple of you guys that raised your hand and let's get this thing going. Hey, and the $1,000 giveaway still hasn't happened either. Like, you better have stayed on. See if we're getting no people leaving. I added a couple of you guys. Are you guys getting that request? You sent a live request. Come on in. I'm adding you guys. Are you guys? I see Carlton and a couple of you guys. Are you seeing that pop up? I press add. If it keeps giving us issues, I'll switch to Zoom so you guys can come in because I want to make sure we get you guys in here. Here we go. Here goes somebody. Carlton, what's up, man?
Hey, buddy, what's going on? Peace. Peace and blessings to you, man. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for joining. Tell me what you've been thinking so far. How was today's training?
Oh, man, it's so informative. I learned a lot today. I'm definitely going to apply the principles, and I'm looking into the elite class, honestly. Right now, I was discussing with my wife about the program, and she's really excited. She's on board, so hopefully we can get started sometime soon.
Well, you guys need to get started quick, man, because this thing is crazy, and I'm telling you, the speed right now. I don't care if you come in an elite. If you came in under basic, do it. The reality, what's inside this program, there's real estate coaches that watch this entire training today. Big term real estate coaches. I want to tell you why. Nobody else is doing this.
Awesome.
Nobody knows this, bro. Like, this is game. This can shatter anything. Like, because you got to think about it. most people are using outdated strategies, so it feels like it's saturation.
Right.
It's saturation when there's everybody doing the same thing, but nobody's using this, man. Nobody's using these technologies. Think about, like I said, you saw Destiny's testimonial.
Yes.
The amount of success she was able to have without even having artificial intelligence. I just want people to use common sense. I want you to think about something. She was brand new, didn't have a clue, so she was stressed out thin. Do you know how many deals that young lady would have been able to have if she had organization and chats where she could make offers in a matter of seconds?
Absolutely. I believe information is key, and that data that you was talking about is very necessary to continue on. And like I said, I want to just have all the tools necessary to be prepared to, start this new endeavor.
I'm so excited that everybody came today. I couldn't sleep for the last few days because here's a couple things I know.
Right.
It's already made an impact for me. Like when I tell you guys, like my shit is on steroids right now. It's like Barry Bonds back in the day. I'm hitting shit in the water. I'm knocking shit in the water. You remember when Barry Bonds was Barry Bonds? And
oh, absolutely.
The 60+ home, that's where I'm at right now.
Right.
To be able to be effective and to be efficient and to be able to have artificial intelligence at a snap of my finger give me the most intelligent answers and responses so I can operate at the highest level. Now imagine you guys are going to be able to use my brain for prompts to put into there. See, that's the difference. See, if you don't know what to put into the chat, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But think about having the strategy to know exactly the correct prompts. I got over 150 prompts for just the real estate piece. I got over 3,000 prompts for GPT, excuse me. I'm talking about from writing books, scheduling your day, workout plans. My course is even made in Spanish now. I have now pressed the limits to what I'll be able to do. I've literally wrote 5 books over the last couple of days. I've created 6 courses. My real estate business is on freaking steroids right now. Everything is in the positive because I've now understood how to leverage artificial intelligence. There's never been anything I can have a thought, but I can't complete it. You ever had that shit where you have a thought, but you can't really complete it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The things that I'm thinking into the chat and I say, hey, give me suggestions, and it'll give me a bunch of different suggestions that now can help me complete my fucking thought. So I got a seller that's like, hey, I can say, hey, the seller is telling me they want X amount of dollars, but I can only make X amount. Give me the best possible scenario to offer the seller so I can make X amount of dollars.
Okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It now, man.
I know AI is changing everything. I have a friend of mine. He's a day trader. He uses AI to utilize different trades in real time, and it's amazing what that program can do. I'm quite sure with this with real estate, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit.
We all understand that real estate is the key to building generational wealth. There's not a single billionaire in the world that hasn't used real estate as a way to build wealth. Everybody understands that. The question is, how do I get involved? How do I avoid having to feel like I got to have as much money or something that's limiting me? This is what now happens with having the proper tools. You know how many of my students came to me and said, hey, I lost a deal because my buyer said I had my deal price too high. You never have to worry about fucking up your deal or your numbers again. You never have to worry about stressing about, hey man, I did this thing and I did it all the way wrong. You can now go to a motivated seller. I showed you guys in the call today and say, hey, here's a property. You can put it all in there. Here's a property. Here's my 3 options for you. We can do a creative option. We can do a wholesale transaction. Or we can do a owner finance. Which of these work best for you? Now we're giving people options to say, hey, look, depending on where you are in this process, we got something for you no matter what you got going on.
Right.
So think about this. Another one. I can tell chat. I hate I'm giving y'all weight, but inside the course is going to be even crazy. I can tell chat, hey, I got a homeowner that's up for foreclosure in 15 days. Write me a 10-day text message and email sequence and tell me exactly what I should say to the seller to entice them to sell their property. Knowing these type of details also make sure that the seller understands that I'm being empathetic of what their situation is, so they don't think that I'm trying to take advantage of them like everybody else. Also, I want you to include the fact that I want to be able to make at least $12,000 in this deal. You can put it all in there. And this is gonna go.
Right.
When I tell people $499, $997, or $2,000, that's the cheapest shit that you'll ever be able to get in access of what I'm talking about teaching. I should be charging $25,000.
Right.
I should be charging that type of money, because what you now will have is like guys that didn't have the experience that now have the experience just based off the prompt. You got the right prompts, now you a bad motherfucker. You can literally do whatever because you have the right prompts. All you gotta do is put in your so for example, I got prompts that say give me the MAO for property. All you gotta do is put the property address and the numbers, and it gives you the rest. It'll start doing the rest for you. So all you gotta do is basically fill in the blank with the prompt, and then you're gonna be making money. You're gonna be making offers. You can be in front of a seller. You can be like, hey, traditionally somebody say, hey, I gotta go home and I gotta run all the numbers. I gotta talk to my partner. I can get it back to you in 24 to 48 hours. I can sit in front of somebody right now and say, hey, I'm gonna give you an offer in 5 seconds. Let me give you multiple offers. So now that person's gonna look at me and say, damn, this is a real businessman. He ready to do business. He ain't messing around. Speed is what gets you paid.
Absolutely.
How was your note taking today, Carlton?
Oh man, listen, I had you on the screen recorder. I'm writing notes down as we go. You know, I'm just trying to soak it all in like a sponge.
I'm gonna bring some more people in. Stay right here. Devin, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? I've been pretty much watching you for a couple of years now since COVID, and every time I try to get into a session or whatever, either my internet was poor, I'm using the neighbor's Wi-Fi right now. I'm all the way at the window trying to get this going, so it's just I've been trying to get in more information every time I get on, despite of everything that I was going through to get in. But man, I love the way that you try to help, but it's only issue for me is the money. But shit, me and my girl just started getting together, trying to save more money, stop trying to focus on dumb shit. That's helped the procrastination, and that help us not get to the next level. And I be trying to make her understand, look, in order for us to get somewhere, we need to try this real estate. Man, I've been watching this wholesaling, man. From when you first your interview came out of how you really got into this, that's what inspired me. Because I was in a situation where my stepdad took care of everybody. I watched him, do real estate. He was a realtor, and then he started from flipping houses, and then he went to jail and laid down for 6 years. So, it's like me trying to get somewhere, trying to have that as my story, not having nowhere to go after that, not having nothing to do, just working basic jobs, still trying to help take care of mom and sis. Now it's like, okay, I want to get into the real estate. I want to be able to show, Pops that I could do it now, that he ain't really got to, keep on trying to hustle and get back there. And to where, because he called me a millionaire all the time. I can't see how he see it, but shit, I hope it's true. That's why I watch you. That's why I see all the testimonies that people give and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, one day that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. I stay trying to catch you, dog. I'm all on Instagram. Every time you post something, I got the notification pinging on my phone. If I can't get it at work, shit, I'm gonna get it tonight. I'm gonna try to see what he was saying.
Absolutely.
That other than that, it's just like, man, I wish I'm gonna try this week or try the week out there and see if the payment plan's still up. But I know this check coming is not a good check to try to, do the 197. But I know the following week I'm gonna be on and popping. The app just gonna have to work a month from now in this month. You feel me?
I appreciate you sharing that. That means a lot to me to know that I've inspired you and you're locked into what I got going on. And I really commend you for being transparent The millionaire is not about financials all the time. It's about mindset. Before I was a millionaire, I told myself I was a millionaire. I thought like a millionaire. I maneuvered like a millionaire. I sacrificed like a millionaire. I did without before I became a millionaire. So don't think where you currently are is where you're going to be at is your final destination. 2017, I was sleeping on an air mattress in a house that was being foreclosed that had no water, no power, no nothing. What you see now is because I believed in myself and I worked my behind off. Don't ever let where you currently are make you think that you can't come out of that. Don't you let people who are around you talk to you in a negative way to try to down you. It's all in you. I believed in myself before anybody else believed in me, man. And I truly believe that anybody can be great. I believe anybody can be a millionaire. I believe anybody can go to the next level. The thing is, like, what do you do? Even from where you are financially right now, you know, there's things that you can be doing. Like, hell, what I shared with you on today's call, you should have been damn sure making sure you took notes, and whatever you could have screen recorded or took a snapshot of, you need to be doing it.
I was taking the pictures.
And like one thing about it, I never had to be in a room, but if I got just a piece of what was in the room, I'm going to use what they said. And I shared some stuff that, like, I'm telling you, there's real estate coaches that were in this training today that are very well-known real estate coaches, but they don't do this shit. They don't know this shit. You guys got first experience at it. So it's your job now to say, hey, let me go do my research on ChatGPT. And let me tell you something, ChatGPT is not just for real estate, it's for anything that you can imagine. You can make your life better, bro, by doing other services right now that you can then go back and make money to be able to get into other avenues. Man, I'm talking about there's so many things you can unlock with ChatGPT. I'm telling you so much. Like, you guys have to start doing research. Our community, we don't research for shit. That's a free tool, man. That's a free tool. That free tool has already made me 6+ figures already. 6+ figures. I'm writing books. I'm writing ebooks. I'm creating courses. I'm doing everything because now I have assistance of artificial intelligence. Like, there's no fucking excuses anymore about talking about what you can't do or where you can't create income from. I'm on Twitter and I'm watching people that are asking the chatbot ways that they can make money with the amount of money that they have, and the damn chat is giving them suggestions. So think about that. Like, hey, you can ask ChatGPT, hey man, I got $350, man. I want to get in Tony Close's course that's $497, and I want to figure out ways that I can make money to afford it. And it's going to tell you everything that you need to do. Hey, me and my girl make X amount of dollars every single month. Create a budget based off our living expenses, and it'll give it to you. Bro, like, this is grown man shit right here. I'm talking about, boy, we done went into the future.
Absolutely.
Man, I had started with the AI and everything. I just didn't know it was something that you could really ask questions like that. That's what I was trying to gather too. I was like, okay,
man, yeah, not only can you ask a question, man, they give you some very, very good suggestions. I mean, the answers are like, bro, like you got like a rocket. I told the chat, I said, hey, you are the greatest internet marketer in the world. This is what I told the chat. You are the greatest internet marketer in the world. But right now, you're my coach. I have 350,000 Instagram followers that all have a need to make more money. Here's what I have as far as programs. Make a suggestion and give me price points that will make sense for my audience, knowing that they're Black and this is their average income and this is what they got going on. Think about that shit. Your offer that you guys are buying right now, the chat came up with. The slides that you guys watched, the chat made.
Wow.
The presentation, the presentation, the chat. All the words that you read, the chat. Think about that. I use my mind. I put in the inputs that I know that I do. And then this is the crazy part. It learns you. So as I start talking, hey, I'm Tony the Closer. This is what I got going on. I say, hey, say a smart ass comment back to this person without using profanity. Y'all know me, right? So I copy and paste something. I say, hey, this troll just said this. Give me a smart ass comment that I can say back.
Right.
Some reverse psychology.
Right.
Man, you just trying to tip off the robot. That's all, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm thinking iRobot. We're next level. Kai, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Tony?
How was the training for you today?
Man, it was real helpful. I can tell you that for sure. I'm definitely going to take this information and put it to use, because this is something that I definitely had a high interest in, but I didn't really know like how to go edit and like who to go to and like what to do. But now you give me plenty of clarity on what to do. And I definitely am looking forward to join your team one day, for sure.
Well, you know, I'm excited, man. First and foremost, when I look at my screen, first thing is I see 3 black men on my plate on my screen, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And my impact has been able to influence us in a way that we've been able to do some phenomenal things, and I know what's possible for us, man. Like there's not been, like traditionally in history, man, there's not been many ways that we could make lots of money without being an athlete or a musician or, you know, something of that caliber. And now I'm just telling you, even beyond ChatGPT, just what's possible. I mean, excuse me, even beyond real estate, what's possible with artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, we can go so far. Like we can go super, super far. Like there's no
I'm definitely seeing the potential, and it's crazy.
I'm on camera.
It's crazy.
I'm super excited for you guys. I'm actually going to do this giveaway here in a second. So I'm about to do a little quiz. I'm going to do a pop quiz on a couple of y'all. Put y'all on the hot seat. Who was this? Nina, what's up?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. You know, you always dropping gems. So it's always like a blessing to just be a part of any training you have going on. Paid, free, I'm in there.
So tell me today, when we got into the artificial intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts about that? Watching what was possible?
So it's mind-blowing just knowing that type of technology is out there, knowing that you basically have an assistant at your fingertips at all times. Like just knowing the questions you can ask the AI is just like everything. It's a game changer. And how I'm about to maneuver using that this week is like, it excites me because I know I'm about to kill it. Like me and AI is about to be best friends, and I'm about to be closing all types of deals.
Well, yeah. Let me tell you something.
My skip tracing, everything, I'm ready.
Let me tell you something. I haven't slept.
Oh, I feel you. Like that's like it's one of those things. Like you get so excited. Like I'm hot just talking about it. Like
listen, I literally haven't slept. Like Nicole's like, baby, come to bed. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing you got in that bed for me. And I love me some Nicole. You hear me?
Yeah,
like, but what I feel right now, and I'm just keeping this 100. This is like being able to walk into the bank. There's no security in the bank. It's an empty bank. Like the lights are off. There's no camera system, and the vault's open. And it's like, you better get as much as you can before they close. It's almost like it's too good to be true.
Right.
Think about to have this type of information that can do this at this speed. It's not just having an assistant. That's bullshit. It's not having an assistant because assistants are dumb. This is like having the smartest person in your pocket or on your laptop that you could ever imagine. It's like being able to have the smartest person that God's ever created being your personal assistant. That's like, and that's
definitely heaven sent. I gotta say that.
Definitely.
So that's the piece for me that I'm extremely like. I'm like, I got to get as much of this as I can because I just feel like the government or somebody going to say, no, you niggas can't have this. That's just how I feel.
Right.
I'm like yo, I said, let me create every book, let me create every course, everything as quickly as I possibly could. I put it in English, I put it in Spanish. I said, hey,
like to suppress information.
My Rona-proof book has now been transcribed into Spanish. My 21 Proven Secrets. These are books that have made me hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Guess what? They're now going to be bilingual books. My course is now going to be getting transcribed into Spanish. So we now open up, like, think about what this does now. Hey, AI, make me a course that my same course now make it Spanish. Make my book Spanish. Create me hey, look, here's what I have to do. Here are my daily tasks. Now organize it for me. Make it prioritize it based off what's going to make me the most money to what's going to make me the least money. You can tell it anything. You can go to work right now and you can say, hey, whatever you do as daily task at your job, you can ask AI, how do you streamline that to make it easier?
Right.
So you got more time to do whatever else you want. Like I'm telling you, the limitations are none. I said, hey, I'm a 6'2" man that weighs 225 pounds. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Here's my structure, my schedule. Give me a daily breakdown. What's the best time to eat? What's the best time to do? Like it gave me my whole day. It schedules my. Hey, give me a 4-day-a-week workout routine that's going to allow me to be able to get muscle definition and everything else. It gives me the whole workout plan. It gives me the training structure. It gives me my whole boxing workout. Tells me how many rounds I need to do for each thing and everything. Like, think about that. Like this ain't I'm using it on everything.
When did this AI stuff get created?
It's been out for years, but like November is when they made it available to the public.
Yo, because man, I've never heard of this. I've never heard.
Yeah,
of this.
most. Hey, look, if I got out here, most black people will hear me talk about AI and they think I was talking bullshit until they see it themselves.
No, yeah,
man. I ain't gonna lie. I was, now that you search different things on wholesaling, real estate, your phone just be listening and everything, and just post on your social media. They have other people that's just now today, like as I was pretty much like trying to pull up the AI and Chat-GPT through the App Store. It came up on Instagram, then it came up on Facebook. I'm like, man, what's going on? Like this must be really popping right now.
So, right. So here's my question for everybody on the stage. How can you see the information that we shared today being useful in your life, like as far as being able to actually implement it?
Oh man, just starting, because I've been a part of Rona Proof for a while, and it seems like my thing was consistency, and with AI, I feel like it's going to be even that much more. I won't say easier, but it is going to be a whole lot easier to stay consistent, knowing that I have this in my back pocket to, be there alongside me for everything, not even just real estate, but like everything. It's a game changer. Like anything you want to know, like you can ask AI and AI is going to lead you to where it's going to go. So I just think AI is going to be beneficial all the way around.
Great.
Well, Tony, I seen when the AI generated the scripts, to do the pitches and everything to the buyers and sellers as well. And I see how streamlined it was and how it was like uniquely tailored to, the things that you needed. And I just look forward to using that, especially to find to locate the houses and stuff and distressed properties. I mean, because it's like I said again, it's like sky's the limit with that. And I just want to leave something behind, like a legacy, for my kids and their kids, create that generational wealth. Mm-hmm. And hopefully teach all my friends and family members so they can become, because, I want to make my circle, you're only as good as your circle is, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make my people, not only I want to be great, I want to make my people great as well. Right. And I really think and I appreciate you, man. I read your emails all the time. I'm always on Instagram. I check you out all the time. And I brought the Rona Proof class back in December. And I have just, I just kept, on the back burner. But I said, you know what, this is my year, man. And I really need to turn up and make this thing happen. So I'm get off my lazy ass. Like you said, everybody needs to put in their ass from time to time. Because I'm sitting here, I'm in my own circle. Like, yeah, I'm the man on the man, but how can I just take it to the next level? So, and I appreciate you, brother, for taking this call. And I thank you for your course, man. God bless you. You and your wife, man. Continue to do what you can do for all of us out here, man. And I love you, brother. And I thank you so much.
I appreciate that. Hey, I see. Is this Kai?
Key, like a house key.
No, I'm saying it's Kyla.
Yes, I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you.
All right,
How can I work the camera? I didn't even know I was in here. Like, but
You got to press a little button that looks like a camera.
it's not working. Y'all can't see me.
No, it's cool. We don't have to see you. It's cool. If it's not working for you, it's cool. Tell me what you like. Your experience today. What was valuable to you?
Really everything about it was valuable to me. I just got super excited because, especially when Destiny came on here talking, because I'm kind of like her. I don't know anything about none of this stuff. So, like, I'm really new in it and I'm trying to learn. And I've been asking questions in the chat. I'm trying to figure out how you access the ChatGPT, whatever. And it's just like, it's overwhelming almost because it's a lot of information, especially whenever you're new at it and don't know nothing about it. So, and then I'm contemplating, I want to get into the classroom and stuff, but I don't know how it's set up. Like, do you have classes out the week? How many, like, because I got work too. So I'm just trying to figure out, about the whole situation.
Yeah. So, depending on what program you get, first and foremost, all course content will be inside the program. So you're going to get recordings of all the calls. So whether you make a live call or not, you don't actually have to physically be on the call. You'll get lifetime access to all course content and materials and upgrades. So if you purchase and you're at work on the day that I have a live call, you still will be able to get the replays to those calls. Everything is organized in a capacity for you to be able to go from step 1 to step 10 in order. The idea of how I structure my program is like baby steps. I tell you exactly where you start at, what you need to do, step 1, step 2, all the way to the finish line. And then obviously like having access to all the ChatGPT prompts. I have like for the bonuses for all my first 100 people, you guys are getting all the bonuses. So you're going to get how to find motivated sellers with ChatGPT, how to find your buyers with ChatGPT, how to analyze and make offers with ChatGPT. So all the critical elements of like connecting deals for you, those are bonuses that we're including to make this a no-brainer, because I know a lot of you need structure. You need to know exactly how these tools work because it's brand new. I get that, right?
Right.
That's why those bonuses are strategically placed like they are, because it's like I put it to where it's a combination of everything. I don't just want to sell you the course. I want to give you the access to know how to use the course properly. These are all the things that's going to answer the concerns that you have. Knowing the right prompts to put inside of ChatGPT, knowing the right websites to use. See, the reality is this is why people need programs and courses, because you need structure. Like if you don't have structure, you're doing guesswork. Guesswork leads to inconsistency and quitting, right? I don't want you to do guesswork. I want you to have consistency. I want you to have something that you can predict. You have predictability when you have something that is already organized. It's already proven. Now, all you're doing is being consistent with input and prompts, following up with leads, and closing deals. That's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on where the money is. And the reality, what the chat gives you is the ability to do it with speed and efficiency, right? So everything that you had, like even when I hear Nina speak about like she purchased Rona Proof in the past, well, it's one thing to purchase it when you had to do it, figure it out all on your own. You had to kind of like you're guessing, hey, let me make sure I did this number right. Let me make sure I did my offer right. Let me make sure I got the perfect seller number for the seller. Now you take what we had as far as Rona Proof, and then you combine it with artificial intelligence. You combine it with getting new age information, and now you combine them. So now that takes away the friction that you have as far as like, hey, what do I say? How do I say it? The person said this. What do I say? I'm not offering enough. Now, what do I do next? These are all the critical pieces that you got to be aware of so you can get access to the game-changing information. Now we in a place where we can get paid. So what I structured for this call in particular was only for you guys to win. It's to put you in the best possible position to be able to win, to get you started faster, to get you paid faster. That's it. How fast can we get paid? How fast can we get ROI? That's the reality of what this shouldn't be oh, I'm spending money. This is like shit. I'm investing because I can now make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times what my investment was.
Man.
Right.
Like once again, there's not a single real estate transaction that happens for $500. There's not a single, like you might get one or two that might happen for $2,000, but that's like not really rare. That's more rare. You're not really, your deal size is 8 to 12. Like that's the realistic deal size. So every one of you, all you need is one property. You're one property away from being able to have your first $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 assignment fee. And it's now organized, bro. It's so much freaking easier when you got the prompts, you got the structure, you got the coaching. As long as you're accountable, as long as you show up for what you say that you want, you're going to get paid. Like this is like, it's not like it's not a if, it's when. You got to understand that. It's when. When do you get paid? When you get consistent, when you join into the program, actually take the steps to implement. Don't say you want it to be your year and then you're not taking the steps and not being coachable and not actually implementing. If you want it to be your year, you got to start with the stuff you say you want. August of last year, I made a decision that I wanted more out of my life. I want to get physically fit. It wasn't going to happen by me just saying that I want to get physically fit. I had to eat different, had to take my butt to the gym, had to show up every day, even when I didn't want to. Had to do the shit that I didn't want to do. When I started off, I was 249 pounds. I'm 221 this morning, 220.
Okay.
But what did that give me? It gave me the confidence, man. It gave me the confidence I had back when I played linebacker. I'm walking with a new swag. I feel better about myself. I take my shirt off in a heartbeat now because I did what I wanted to do even when it was uncomfortable. I took the steps that weren't easy. I went to the gym and I hurt and I sweat and I did all the stuff. I was sore as hell. I did everything I didn't want to do so I can have what I wanted. Now think about this. You guys can now eliminate all the pain. You can avoid all the hard shit. You coming in with artificial intelligence in the number one industry to get rich. This is the number one industry to get rich. And you're coming with artificial intelligence. You just got to understand what's possible now that wasn't possible 10 years ago. It wasn't possible damn 6 months ago. And you're first. You guys are the first ones that have access to this shit. I'm telling you, man, y'all, it still ain't even hit some of y'all, but y'all, it ain't hit you yet. I'm telling you, it ain't even hit you yet. Like it's that crazy. It's that powerful. When I tell you something, I haven't even shared with you guys how I'm like some of the shit I've done. I drafted a whole lawsuit. I sent it to my attorney with all the shit filled out. My attorney like, working with somebody else, not me. I sent my whole lawsuit using case files, everything. Like I'm talking about that shit. A defense attorney wouldn't know what to do. My actual attorney thought that I had somebody else drafted up because it was that perfect.
Wow.
I told ChatGPT that you are Johnny Cochran, the best defense attorney in the world. You can tell him whatever you want it to be. It can be the baddest, whatever. You say, hey, act like this. That's a prompt. Act like Grant Cardone. Act like Tony Robbins. Give me my presentation. Give me my presentation in Tony Robbins' voice.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even get it.
That's crazy.
When I tell you I have over 3,500 prompts, I have not slept. I'm telling you. I've been locked into this because this is going to make me and my family millions of dollars. I'm talking about I'm going to make $100 million off this shit. I'm making hair beauty supply. I'm doing everything. Y'all just thinking inside of one box. I'm everywhere now.
All the way around.
There is nothing that I can't do. There's nothing I can't get started. I'm going to put my sister on. I'm going to put my mom on. Everybody got new businesses.
Right.
That part.
Everybody got new businesses, new products, new services. We got shit that we can produce and create now in a matter of seconds. I can create sales pages. I can create 30-day email follow-ups. I can hit abandoned cart sequences. I can create business plans. I can anything.
So I got because I had purchased something that was for $37. Was that the Rona proof?
Well, if you purchased $37, that was the pre-training bundle. I'm actually going to send you guys a link to the pre-training bundle. That's going to be a lot of things that we covered today, because I know you said that you were kind of lost. So that will include some of the slides. It's going to have my 100K blueprint. It's also going to have my 21 Proven Secrets ebook. So it's a couple good things that you can kind of put together just to help you in your career, and obviously like we're just understanding the training. So the $37 bundle is we're going to send that out to everybody here in a little bit that purchased. Blueprint is going to give you your blueprint. It's going to give you your 21 Proven Secrets, and then what we covered today as far as links and things of that nature.
So that's different. The 997 Pro Top. That's not the same, right?
Say that again.
That's not the same as the new bundles that you put out, the Pro tier.
No, those are only specifically for what we covered so far in the call. Prior to actually having the course is completely separate.
Okay.
You can get one.
All right.
Well, I look, you got a question about the
Nope. Let me stop because I don't want to be on here forever. So I'm doing $1,000 giveaway. How do I want to do this today? I'm gonna start off with Devin Lewis because he said he ain't got no money. So you ain't got no money, you better have it paying attention, Devin.
I'm gonna be honest. I told you, I've been having a little internet trouble just getting in,
Oh shit.
But hey, I'm with it. Look, you ain't doing me nothing but prepping me for the next time of trying to get better things going.
After repair value. What is after repair value?
Yeah. I can look at my phone. Cause I took pictures of it. I was trying to take pictures of everything. I already know I'm over with it if I can't look at my phone. But it ain't by me, so I'm over with. Yeah, I just be next. Let somebody else go next, man.
Damn, Devin. Damn, Devin. Did y'all hear my crickets?
I did.
Oh, sweet, bro. Why?
All right.
Me.
I know Carlton know all the answers already. I gotta trick your ass, Carlton.
All right, come on, Tony. I'm with it.
I'm gonna trick you on something.
All right.
Let me get Kai first. I'm gonna come back to you.
All right.
Cause I know Kai don't know. He ain't pay attention today.
I'll be screenshotting and remembering. Trust me.
No, you gonna mess up. All right. So I got 3 types of sellers, right? We got 3 sellers in our perfect seller model.
3 sellers. Let me see. We got. You said, wait, can you repeat the question? I get the crickets. Why I get the crickets? Well, you said we get 3 sellers in a perfect what model?
I got it.
I got it too.
Let me see.
Pick me.
Me.
Kai, it's been real, dog. It's been real, Kai. See, Carlton know already, so he and Nina, you better know shit. You better both of y'all Rona proof already. Y'all cheating.
It's not cheating. We still have to pay attention.
Kyla,
Kyla,
my bad.
that's okay. Oh, you want me to answer? Oh, okay. Is it the?
No, that's too easy because you done looked already.
No.
And you got your damn camera off, so I know you cheating.
No, I don't know how to work the camera. I promise. Like it's not coming up.
Let me see. Give me 3 ways that you can find cash buyers. Damn. Carlton, you still here? You look frozen.
Dang, where Carlton go?
My Wi-Fi is still like a little slow.
There you go. I see you back.
All right.
I'm gonna leave y'all for last. I'm gonna see. Did y'all share in y'all stories?
I did.
Did you? You didn't, Carlton?
No, not yet.
Ah, shit, man. Come on, Carlton.
I know, man. I know.
They just reminded me of the rules, and they told me that you said you got to put in your stories. So I can't even pick you, man.
Oh, I got to put my story in. Okay.
Dang.
All right, put it in the comments.
Damn, man.
Okay.
Good talking to you, Carlton.
All right, Tony. Bless, man. Peace and blessings, brother.
Peace. All right, Nina, you in here, and I'm gonna do like this, right?
Okay.
I'm about to go through my stories. I'm gonna just yell some people's names first because I did say I'm gonna pick stories. You say you put me in your stories?
I did.
What's your IG name?
It's _ it's me, Nee Marie. Did you get it?
I gotta check and see if it's up here now. I got a lot of tags, but
Look, 3 hours ago. I don't know if you can see that.
oh yeah, you ain't capping. All right. If I gave you $1,000, what would you do with it?
Purchase one of those plans today for the AI training.
Oh yeah, you win that. That's a great answer. Hey, you win then. Phew. Congratulations, Nina.
Thank you.
On $1,000, you get to make whatever choice you want. You can either get the course or you can get the cash. Here's my deal. Here's my exchange I'll make with you.
Okay.
Deal or no deal. You get $1,000, or you can get into the $2,000 program.
Ooh. Dang. Okay, so here's my question. Are you able to upgrade your membership?
You can upgrade, but those bonuses are for the first 100 people. So if you don't upgrade,
so if I get like the $497 one and then I can upgrade later,
but you won't get the bonuses, the mastermind, all the other things that come with the elites here.
but then I can upgrade further down the line. Okay. Ooh, this is tough.
It's at a $2,000 price, or you get $1,000 cash.
Okay. I want the cash.
They said if you don't take option 2.
I know I want to, but I gotta budget my business right now. I'm trying to scale up.
It's whatever you want to pick. It's up to you.
I want the cash, and then I'm gonna get the.
All right. Which this is what I want you to do. I want you to email Karina@TonyTheCloser.com.
Okay.
They laughing like you.
Mm-hmm. can hear you. Actually,
I
do want the coaching.
Yeah, they
do want the coaching.
You was tripping.
Yeah, I was for a split second.
You tripping.
For real. I get the elite.
Huh?
I get elite.
That gives you elite.
Yes, I'm in there. I'll take it.
Yeah, they was on you. They was in the comments going crazy.
I didn't even see. I wasn't reading none of the comments, but I got it. Thanks, squad.
All right, so Karina's gonna get you in, get you access. Everybody else, man, I'm super excited. It's been on here for a long ass time. Let's get it right. We're gonna get Nina into the elite tier. Nina, make sure you DM me as well, so I get it.
Okay. Anthony, you still owe me $1,000 for my question.
What question?
When I asked you about wet and dry closing.
I ain't put that shit in there. I said, who put that in my train? That is her. I now remember. I do.
Yep, it's me. So you still owe me $1,000.
I don't owe you shit. Hey, look. I said somebody did put that. Who the fuck put wet clothes? I've never used that term in my life. But we got you. We're gonna get you in the elite tier.
We in there.
And somebody said I gave it to you on the 2K. Listen, I actually made it. The program, the elite tier is actually going to be a $2,500 price point. But when we had put it in today, I had put it at the wrong price, so I just left it there. So shout out to everybody, man. Thank you for joining today. I see my amens. Who let me know. We got 230 something people in here. Are all y'all new members? They said, "Oh, that was you too." Yeah, Nina been there. Nina, so you in elite now. You gonna do the work?
Hell yeah. I'm in there. It's time. I got too much going not to do the work.
I'm in that MF. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for y'all time today. Nina, send Karina at TonyTheCloser.com. Email Karina.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys said this was fun and informative. Thank you so much for your time. Wow. I actually have some cool things coming out. So I'm going to have my AI prompts list. So for all of you that are interested in AI prompts, I'm gonna have a prompt sheet that I'm going to be releasing with over 3,000 prompts. We got AI book coming out. We got Wholesaling Mastery with Chat-GPT course coming out. Book coming out as well. So a lot of good things coming. I hope you guys really dive deep into the artificial intelligence space. Nina, thank you for your time. We'll see you in the course this week.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time and continue to be a part of the program with me. I'm looking forward to helping you really take it and scale now. I'm gonna kick your butt too.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this.
Kick your butt. We got some goals to hit. I'm excited to help you hit your goals, Nina. Thank you so much for joining today.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Okay, everybody. So I love y'all. It's been 3 hours and 37 minutes. I am extremely hungry, thirsty, everything. We will see you on the next live training. I can't wait to be your coach. If you haven't already registered, you can go to the link in my bio. We have options for payment plans. So if you go directly to Tony the Closer on IG, in my bio, we have payment plans for both the $497 option and the $997 option. Thank you, everybody. I love y'all. See y'all next week. All right.